All right. So now we see everybody in the chat. We see people. Sorry for being late, everybody. We apologize. Technical difficulties. It always happens out here. But welcome back to another One Piece live stream, live reaction, read through with our returning guest, the original Bodman himself, Shonen Showdown. Rob, what's going on?
Yo, what's good? Y'all know what time it is. Happy to be here.
He's here to help us pay the bills, y'all. He's here to help us pay the bills. And we have our boy P, Mr. Music Major from Life with Anime Podcast. Welcome back, my G.
Yeah, happy to be here. It's gonna be a good time. Sabo sucks. All right, let's get started.
Oh, this is what we're doing
here we go. Y'all were yapping before when I was trying to set things up.
Listen. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna relax, man.
I'm just kidding, Rob. He does not suck. He's
no.
man.
Stay on business. Don't switch up now.
Yeah, we said it. He's a great character.
Oh, okay.
He's not a bad
Okay,
character.
remember that.
He just got sucked by him. That's it. He got sucked by him. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
He got snuffed.
So will half the verse. What are you talking about? I know your favorite characters, but they wouldn't even stand in the room.
I don't even know who my favorite characters are, sir.
Usopp is one of them. Okay.
Damn.
All right. Let's keep going, Corey.
Damn, got him.
Crickets.
I didn't know Usopp was in like your faves.
He's in my top 3.
Top 3?
What? Top 3?
Brook is number 1.
Nah.
Yo,
He playing.
Brook is a musician. I'm a musician. Brook is my favorite. He's funny.
I will let you
listen
have
to
that. I will let you have that.
Yeah, I'm about to say Uta sings songs.
Uta. Get Uta out of here, bro.
But she is very OP. Wow, Rob. So it's fine, man.
What you said Sabo sucks, so I had to look at your resume and
shoot.
Oh, okay, all right.
Still
We joke
sucks,
about
though.
emperors. We joke about emperors. So I
Yeah,
guess
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Well,
But
Rob, do you think Sabo is beating Zoro and Sanji?
You already know what time it is, of course. Absolutely.
Listen. Rob is a guy that thinks that Sabo could beat Frieren. I'm not listening to Rob.
Listen.
I'm not listening to him.
Listen. At the end of the day, right? First off, the Freeman conversation is a whole totally different conversation. We don't have to go there. This is a One Piece stream. Let's stay on One Piece. At the end of the day, your favorite characters that you love defending, right?
Oh.
You give them way more grace. But when you see Sabo box against the supposed strongest character currently in the verse right now,
box against this crazy
and take a hit and keep moving, and
he boxed
through an attack at all 6 of them. All 6.
An attack that might as well have been like an egg. An egg on a house.
Yeah, bro.
Here
He
we
threw
go.
a smoke bomb like he was Batman trying to get out of there.
Yes. All right. So wait. As Preston what Usopp would do in that room.
Firebird Star.
They would do the same. Honestly, technically, they would do the same move.
Usopp would pass out from the Conqueror's hockey.
In all honesty, that is the writing. Anybody in that predicament would have gotten up out of there. Let's be 100% for real.
Or died. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
Sabo should have. If Sabo really
Sabo
was
should have
fodder,
died. Yeah, sure.
If he was fodder, of course. Fodder drops out.
At the end of the day, Sabo has to be God's Knight levels at least, right?
Is Sabo God's Is Sabo God's Knight level?
He's gonna have to be.
What?
Sabo's God's Knight level.
Yes, he
I think he is.
Who would they be? Preston, who would Dragon be prepping for?
Dragon
Sabo has been
take
prepping
Gunko.
for this very moment. We just saw Shamrock. We saw Gunko. We saw all these characters. This is what Dragon has been prepping for this whole time, training up Sabo and all this.
Who we haven't heard from?
He's still prepping.
Who haven't we heard from?
Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, but didn't you guys see that art that we just got of all of them walking somewhere?
Beautiful gowns.
Listen,
they're on the move.
Listen.
Danny, see if you can turn your mic up a little bit.
Got you.
I don't know if it's a little low.
How about now?
Yeah, it's a little better.
All right. Yeah, Sabo. Yeah, chat. You guys tell him Sabo is the Flame Emperor. Absolutely, because he doesn't listen to me. So if you guys say it, maybe he'll
Fire Lord Sabo over here.
Oh man, let's not even start with the Avatar stuff.
Oh my god, yeah. Wait, I forgot Corey's here. All right, no Avatar. Corey's here.
Listen, bro.
I don't like it. I don't like y'all.
Listen, y'all going crazy on Korra for no reason.
Yo, I've been seeing some of that on the web. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on.
Crazy. I'm like, all right, guys. Like,
I've been seeing that.
Like, it's
Cora
unnecessary.
Cora may have been in a lot of things, but she's definitely God's Knight level. She got hands. She can take her in.
Is she
Cora's
packing up
God's Knight
Sabo?
level? Cora's definitely packing up Sabo. Cora's packing up Sabo.
Okay, then Fuji got to go, right?
Hold on.
Oh.
See, now watch this. Watch this. Stay on business. Fujitora got to go then too, right?
Oh,
If
yeah.
y'all said, okay, bet. Yeah, Preston.
Fujitora a chump, bro.
I'm not saying that because I'm what?
Fujitora's a
chump.
yeah. He's a
Fujitora,
swag.
He was scared of Doflamingo.
Fujitora is first of all, that's because his moral. That's because his morals are very conflicted with who he is. Number
See?
one.
I told you.
Number one.
Selective
Number
grace.
two,
Selective grace.
Number two. Let's be for real. Fuji packing up Sabo.
At what?
Fuji packing up Sabo.
I don't know
When
about
has
that,
Fuji
man.
ever tried? When has Fuji ever tried against Sabo? They have met twice now. When is Fuji? Fuji was up in Maurice helping Sabo free slaves.
I mean, that make him a good person. Don't make his hands real.
Make it out of here, man. Stop
Preston.
it. Stop it.
This is sick
Stop
work.
He
man.
just a
Stop it,
gambling
man.
old fool, bro. He not that nice.
This is sick work.
Oh,
I'm disappointed.
Just
I'm
saying.
disappointed.
Rob,
Look, the agendas have begun early. We haven't even gotten into the chapter where I'm sure a lot more is going to happen. But you two have joined us before. You guys know how we go about this. We take turns reading through every 2 pages. Give us your best voice acting. Give us your thoughts as we go, theories, etc., etc., etc. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Also, shout out to Scooter Luda for giving us a tip, $4.99. I see you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Cool.
Appreciate
Oh,
you.
my-
Appreciate that. Said Mihawk over Shamrock over Shanks. Fucking you.
Scoot. Listen,
I'd
bro.
be inclined to agree, honestly. At this
They
point,
do not
I'm inclined to
agree.
think Shamrock's over Shamrock's over Shanks.
Mihawk is out on the streets fighting on a daily basis. He's out on a little dinghy boat testing his skills out
Listen,
every
no,
chance he
he's
gets.
hiding behind.
Shamrock's
Danny,
hiding in Mary Joie all the time.
Mihawk is hiding behind Buggy. Let's not do this. Let's
No.
not do this.
now
Let's
we
not
want
do
to
this.
now we want to
What?
do what? Wow. So Danny, will Mihawk pack
No.
up Shanks?
Yeah. It'll be
love
high
it.
def.
I love it.
Yo, this live already. Throw this whole live away. Throw this live away. Can we start a new live? Let's start a new live.
If I have to make a decision on the spot right now, a lot of people are out here saying that Blackbeard's going to kill Shanks. So if Blackbeard's killing Shanks, why wouldn't Mihawk? Why wouldn't Buggy?
Gosh.
Oh my.
Blackbeard's gonna. Blackbeard almost lost to Law.
I
In a
do
bag of
think
chips.
I do think Blackbeard's gonna kill Shanks.
This is.
I do think Blackbeard's
But
gonna kill
because of
Shanks.
tomfoolery,
Listen,
not because he got hands.
Listen, I'm done with these theories. We need to see what actually is happening on screen because last week it was Shanks is evil. Now all of a sudden, this is the first time I'm seeing Preston live in the flesh. I have not seen Preston live since Shamrock was name dropped, by the way, because he was Shanks is evil. He was talking to the Gorosei. Now all of a sudden, yeah. So listen, I want to see things that are happening on screen. Okay, on
What
screen,
we saw on
on
screen
paper,
was
Shanks is looking way better than Mihawk.
So what
Okay.
we saw on screen about Sabo, cool, whatever. Anyway, like I was saying, in my opinion, Rob, I still think Shanks has a potential to still be somewhat evil.
I agree.
Oh
That
my
is not
god!
out
You
of
think
the
he's
water.
still sus?
How?
That is
Oh my
not out of
God.
the water.
How does the world government know that Shanks isn't even there anymore to defend Elbaf?
All right, all right,
Yo, this is mental gymnastics
Okay,
of the gods.
all right, Rob. I'll
Shamrock
give you a
weak.
regular question. A regular question. Do you think Shamrock is at least stronger than Shanks?
I honestly think they're like equal. Like I really think they're equal.
I think two
I do.
hands makes a big difference.
I don't like
I agree.
the Cerberus sword, like
That
to
too.
me was interesting. But I think there's something about Shanks's hockey, right? That's something that we have to consider. And again, the way Shamrock was talking to Loki, he definitely looked like the way he talked to him, it seemed like he had the power to take down Loki. But we already know Shanks Ben did that. Back in 1982, he already packed Loki up. He
Well,
became
I mean,
a Yonko
sure.
off of his
Probably.
defeat.
We don't
So-
really know how strong Loki really is.
Oh, now we don't know how.
Oh, now we don't know.
Now
don't know
we
how-
don't know.
I've
Now
been
we
saying
don't
that.
know.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that.
I
Yo.
got to
Loki
bring
could
that up.
still be. Loki's still on Fraud Watch.
No way, not
bro,
anymore.
what are you
no,
talking
sir.
about?
No,
I'm
sir.
just saying,
no, sir.
bro.
Put the
I'm
bed.
just
Corey,
saying,
put that shit
bro.
to bed.
that
He's still
Shamrock
on
wants to hire this man. There is no way
Yeah.
that I
No.
want this man, and he is not that guy.
Yo,
There's
man,
no
it could
interview
all- it could all
process,
be
bro.
hearsay. It
No,
could all
sir.
be hearsay.
No, sir,
Oh,
man.
yo, y'all playing mental
It
gymnastics.
could all
man.
be
This is-
hearsay.
absurd.
I'm just saying, bro. Shout out to Wizzo though with the super chat $4.99 again. Mihawk mobbing. The Mihawk
Man.
agenda continues.
For what though?
Listen, I don't
What did
believe in the Mihawk
Mihawk
agenda.
do?
I don't believe in the Mihawk agenda, bro. I'm with you.
I made a video talking about this, but I do think there's a separation between swordsmanship and hockey for me. I think you talk about swordsmanship, like, listen, these guys knights are popping out in whatever, you're seeing swords, you're seeing all these Gorosei members with swords, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like people that Mihawk has never boxed ever, and people already say Mihawk is stronger than him. How? We need this. Like, what?
Stop.
Y'all are just giving
Me
him
out
the.
in the gym. Me
Yeah,
out in
we,
the gym.
we don't
No,
know.
I
If
know he
Mihawk,
has
we
it,
don't
but
even know if
Sabo
Mihawk's
has-
hockey is crazy because we haven't really seen him do much with hockey.
We haven't
True, but
seen.
He's
we
got those
haven't-
eyes. He's got those eyes, guys.
Oh.
And that's not something that we can discredit.
Listen,
we don't
listen.
know.
I've always said I thought Mihawk was strong, but I just think, Shanks has the edge on Mihawk when you're talking about hockey.
Plus
I-
feet.
just hockey
Shank
feats.
just has it right now.
Observation, hockey, killing, all those stuff. Like I've never seen
Yeah.
Mihawk ever have that in his bag ever.
Mihawk got to show some stuff before I can give him that.
He
got
has
show me
to.
something.
He has to. And do I think Mihawk has gone all out on screen? No, but there's been instances where Mihawk has been around the same characters that Shanks has been around, and the way that other characters interact with each character is completely different. It's night and day. When Mihawk's there, it's
They
not.
treat Mihawk like a little bit like he for food. They like, I might be able to take him. Shanks, they don't
but
want the smoke.
They don't want this. It's for the most part. There are characters that see Mihawk and they're like, whoa. But there's other characters they're like, all right, Mihawk, whatever, And then but everybody when they're around Shanks, it's like, yo, Shanks is here.
Listen, even
everybody,
Don Creed took Mihawk for chump. He was like, nah, I still might got him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but that's
I
true.
mean, he
though.
learned though, but he
But
learned real
yeah,
quick.
no, but it's people are more willing to
Yeah, they
try
flipped his
Mihawk.
name. Yeah.
Right. They're more willing to try Mihawk than they are Shanks. That's a fact. Even if you're a Mihawk fan, you gotta admit that. Like that's
Right.
I'm not
That's
mad
real.
at
Shade
good,
24 telling me to drop that mentality. Listen, man, I believe in what I believe in. Until I see it happen, he's an off-screen merchant. I don't know what Loki's doing. I see
Oh,
Joe.
yeah.
I see Joe in the chat.
What's good?
Oh, what's good,
Yeah, no
everybody? Yeah,
Mihawk
let me say what's going on.
Being a family man, I see him.
That man busy, man. I mean,
Family
that's-
man Joe, man. Yeah,
that's
see,
some
look,
good
he's
Word.
look.
Happy belated, my lord.
yes, happy belated to the guy.
that man
Um,
old.
And he's defending Mihawk with his life because he's a Zoro fan. So, any smidge that
You
Mihawk
can't-
drops,
You can't say nothing around bro about Zoro at all.
Nothing. Zoro top 5 in the verse.
I mean,
Alright.
we almost put him on that.
Shout out everybody,
daggone
Sophia.
list. Look,
Alright.
Joe.
Danny, you want to take the cover page and the first 2 pages, and then who wants to volunteer as tribute next?
I'll go next.
All right,
All
and
right.
then Rob, you want to go after that, and I'll go last.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
All right, here
so
we go.
let's get to chapter 1140, y'all.
Titled Scopper Gaban. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surga Pilgrimage Volume 26. Ulti. If anything happens to Pepe, I'll hunt you to the depths of hell and beat you to death. And here we're seeing Ulti chained up to a dartboard with a bunch of katana surrounding her body, and she is bleeding profusely. You know
My
what,
baby
guys?
girl.
I'm on board with the Yamato cover stories now. I was over it for the longest time, but now that we're getting to the meat and potatoes of it,
Listen, man, I'm just happy my girl Ulti is finally back. I've been waiting for her to come back. Ulti for life. Ulti fan. 57239 over here. It's my girl right here, bro.
I
Ulti
agree.
for life is crazy.
Dude,
Bro.
OT made an impression in the short period of time.
Yeah, and she's the better Danganronpa. Like, yeah, I'm a big fan.
Danganronpa?
Danganronpa.
Topiropo.
Topiropo. I was gonna let him have it. I was gonna let him
what you
have it,
was
bro.
like?
I was gonna let him have it.
Danganronpa is a whole nother
The
anime.
TV show.
I was gonna let him have
That's
it.
a whole
It's
nother
good.
anime.
I like Danganronpa too. Like, great
Yo.
recommendation.
Yo.
I was gonna let him rock. I was like, yo, he got it, bro.
Danganronpa, Tobiro, yeah.
The
that.
syllables were there. That's for
That
sure.
was all there.
Yeah. At this point, what we gotta assume Yamato. Y'all believe that this is about to become Yamato Scabbards, essentially.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Damn,
Yo, they shot that shit down.
because like it seems like she's about to go on a journey saving all these people that was part of the Tobiropo. Like I'm sure that Page One and OT is gonna like ride out with her. We haven't seen Sasaki yet, so that's an option. She could beat the hell out of who's, and
She
he
can,
might just flip.
yeah, she can max out everybody.
Like
Like,
it's
I'm
the
not
same
worried
way
about any-
Odin. It's the same way Odin's journey went, where he kind of like turned all these people that was like sus into being under him. It's the only way Yamato's gonna get to lead this island because nobody else could fight.
And we know Yamato can dominate over all of the Topiropo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yamato just needs to stop playing around and come join the Straw Hats, man. We need Yamato.
We need
about
it,
that
bro.
time. It's
Be
about
a
that
little,
time.
be a
Maybe
little
she
y'all know
can.
that's not
underpowered.
happening though, right?
Maybe
Huh?
she can.
That's not happening.
Why
no,
not?
it can. After the
It
It
just
just
don't
happened,
happen.
Topiropo
bro.
Why
I
not?
don't see
protects
that
Wano.
happening.
Yeah.
She's only sticking around for protection, but if the Topiropo are there, she could be like, "Oh, I'm good. You guys can stay here and protect the land."
I don't.
Listen, man, she can make it. She can make it. Also, I see another super chat from Cyborg Frankie 7 199 and
Cyborg.
over Korra,
Right.
Facts.
Shanks over Mihawk,
Facts.
Gaban over Shamrock. Ooh.
Gaban
It's
over
a-
Shamrock.
I
Hey.
don't know about that one.
No. Wait,
No.
listen. We need to have some uncomfortable conversations because I've been seeing people sleeping on the Roger Pirates and saying, "Oh, they too old." We
They
need to have
are.
some. We
Oh,
That endurance, that stamina?
backed down. Rayleigh backed down from Blackbeard pretty
and
quickly.
Blackbeard back down from Rayleigh.
yeah.
It was both of them.
Yeah.
It was
both of
Blackbeard's
them.
a different type of little cautious. Like he ain't really about that fight in life.
S Hawk had him literally. Oh my God, S Hawk had him on the ropes.
Yeah,
S-Hawk?
he ain't
Come on,
about
man.
that. But powers wise, like Blackbeard's crazy. I don't
Dude,
know,
Gaban
man.
didn't even want to dance for a minute with Luffy and Zoro.
No,
You
no,
think
no,
that he'd go
we
back
not
to
there yet.
Shamrock?
We not
Hold
there
on,
yet.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Okay,
hold on, Danny,
alright.
hold on, Danny, hold on, Danny, hold on.
I felt a little
Yeah,
passionate just now.
Yo, Danny's ready. Danny's ready to go.
I've read
I'm
the
like,
chapter like 3 times. It's like,
We didn't even get to the first 2 pages yet.
We here. We here.
all right,
Danny,
let's
you
get
wanna
into it. All right. First page, we're in the secret chamber in the basement, and here we're having Luffy saying, "How come we have to take the key from you? Just get over here." Rodo chimes in, "Sir Ya, what's the meaning of this?" Gaban's over here like, "What's wrong? Can't you do it?" "All right, that's it," says Luffy as he jumps off Rodo's hands. "Luffy!" yells Nami as she knows she don't want him to get into these shenanigans. Here we're getting Zoro getting a little flashback saying from Colin, "My dad used to be a pirate. He can even hold his own against Elbaf warriors." Zoro doesn't like the sound of that. Next page, we're seeing Luffy over here. Gaban's playing keep away with the key. Luffy goes left, Gaban goes right. Luffy's a little frustrated right now. Luffy's hitting it with that Gatlin grab. Can't seem to get a hand on it. Gaban's got the feet. Luffy's getting a little frustrated. "Listen, old man, I just want to get this to Loki so I can go back to the feast. Take it from me then." "I will." Luffy goes in with another gum grab, and Gaban comes up from the top. Luffy notices Haki, and then you're just seeing a little crackle from the key as it turns solid black. Yo, Gaban? Okay, maybe I spoke a little too soon. He got twinkle toes over here.
I mean, what type of hockey is this man demonstrating right now?
Hey,
What are you trying to say with that?
here's my only thing. I mean, I'm guessing it's going to be Conquerors. I'm guessing I have like hit and misses with that because Luffy legit yelled out hockey. Why didn't Luffy just say Conquerors hockey? I don't know if there's a difference that could be made. I don't know if Luffy can tell that difference, but the fact that he yelled hockey, cool. I also get the agenda that if Gaban has it, that means eventually Sanji is going to get it. So I get like the parallels that may ensue. I don't know whether it's conquerors or not. I will assume because it's black, because Oda plays with like the black, like he plays with this.
There's
from
no
time to
there's
time.
no
It's
consistency,
so
bro.
right. So I
Yeah,
don't know
I agree.
Yeah,
if this is conquerors or not.
I don't think so.
I mean he's definitely using some observation at least. At least.
At least my man knows how to dance.
Yeah, but when I was reading this the first time, I was like, all right, we doing Kingdom Hearts right now. Bro, think he's Sora.
Listen, if you're having a Yonko literally look up at your attack and be like, "Oh snap, hockey," to me that's got to be you're sitting in the conqueror's range. For me, I think to be on that level and to have a Yonko, because remind you,
Yeah.
he didn't say hockey when he was boxing like Rob Lucia or something like there's certain characters that like demand a higher level of hockey. And I feel like if you're coming from Roger's crew, especially if you're in the Monster Trio version of Roger's crew, yes, your hockey has to be elite. And I think Luffy just said hockey because he's noticing that, yo,
Yeah.
his hockey's on a different level. Like, I got to
Yeah.
get ready. I can't just play around with him.
Yeah, I definitely think it's closer to crazy hockey rather than it being like conquerors.
Yeah.
At least for now.
Yeah. I mean, I would think so. Based on what we were seeing in previous chapters, right? Gaban's name was being mentioned in the likes of who? Roger.
Silvers.
Roger
And Rayleigh.
Yeah.
So if you're Roger and Rayleigh level with no hockey or no conquerors, how does that work?
I will say to back that up, I think if you were on like Roger's crew compared to Luffy's crew, Luffy has quite a bit of arsenal. Like he has like to where not everybody has to have Conqueror's hockey. But
Yeah.
those three from the crew, those top three, you don't really hear much about anybody else other than those top three. And I think they have to do a lot more of the heavy lifting as
Yeah.
opposed to Luffy, who has a lot more, weapons in his arsenal.
Yeah.
So for that reason, it could 100% be Conquerors because I do believe that those three needed it for that crew in that particular time. So
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, they're fighting against the Whitebeard Pirates. They're fighting against Rocks Pirates. Like, they was going crazy. So, at least at the top three, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Next 2 pages. P?
So we have Gaban, legit hockey up. Maybe we can call it Conquerors, sure. But
Yes.
pretty much just smashes the key on Luffy. We have Rodo saying, "Wait, sir, yeah." Nami comes back in and says, "Are you kidding me, Luffy?" At this point, Luffy is pretty much peed. He screams, "Ah!" Shit.
Sorry.
Gaban comes back and says, "That's a nifty straw hat you got there. It'll look better on you. No, it'll look better on you than that helmet, I bet." And at this point, they are tussling. Luffy is trying to get the key from Gaban. Gaban is playing getaway pretty well. Luffy says, "Yeah, that's because it's a treasure I'm holding for Shanks. Now give me that key." And I think this is that Gaban?
Yeah, it's Gaban
Yeah, that's
speaking.
Gaban? Okay, you're the only one holding on to it. He didn't give it to you, that cheapskate. And of course, anytime you talk about Shanks, Luffy is going to lose it. So
Crash it
he is
out.
screaming at the top of his lungs, "No, dummy, that's not what it means. Don't call Shanks a cheapskate. You have no idea about him." And I love this fact because obviously Gavan knows something that we don't. And the way that he's looking down and he just says, "Ha." Love it. Also love this point too. Pretty much just snuffs this dude with the key in his mouth, and Luffy's head resumes the shape of said key.
Bro, he opened the door to Kingdom Hearts.
Legit.
Telling you.
And so I love this because it reminds me of what happened when Luffy was fighting Kaido, and Kaido like smacked him with his what is it
The
called?
club.
The club, and
Club,
like his
yeah.
face resembled the club.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love these 2 pages. I think it does a great job of pretty much power scaling Gaban. Like I kind of figured this is what it was going to be it's just a really like tough getaway. Luffy maybe will struggle just a little bit. But I think it does a great job like highlighting how strong this guy is, especially for an old man.
Nah, they doing their thing, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that he's giving the same vibes like him, Garp, Rayleigh, that whole old guard with the gray hair, man, they really showing out. All right. Rob, you want to take the next two?
Oh yeah, don't mind if I do. So we start off with Gabon completely wreaking havoc, going crazy. The key smashing the ground, Luffy, all that stuff. Then you have Zoro, axes. Then you have Gabon, full aura farming right here in this one panel, full aura farming with the battle axes. And he says, Yasu Takeru, right? Luffy is shocked. Gabon he's winding up the axe now. He's winding up the battle axe, y'all. This is not RuneScape, by the way.
Giving impact.
It's One Piece.
It's
He's
not
winding up the
RuneScape.
the battle axe. All right? Zoro was like, oh my God, yo, Luffy, look out. All of a sudden, Gabon unleashes the attack, and Zoro comes through as the right-hand man of Luffy and has to jump in and intercept the attack and block it. 3 swords, by the way. It wasn't just 1 sword. It wasn't just, oh, I'm chill. Zoro was worried. He was sweating. He was like, dang, this guy is tough. All right? So we have that going on. Hold on. Let me go to the next page here. Let me just make sure. Did Joe hear that? I want to make sure
Joe, hear that?
I want to make sure Joe. Okay.
Well, Zoro didn't put on that bandana. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now
Rob,
we
these-
hear.
No, Rob, these are your 2 pages. This is 1 page. These are 2 pages right here.
Oh, I'm done?
You got
Yeah.
hustled.
Oh,
got hustled, man.
damn.
You got
Oh,
He
I
was
about to- I
ready.
mean, I was
He was
ready.
ready.
I was
He was ready. I
Yo,
mean,
Corey, you should have just let me fly, bro. You should have.
I was about to let him go. I was like, nah, he stuttered. He stuttered.
Okay.
It was too quick.
Okay. It's fine.
All right. Gabon's a big deal. He's a big deal.
Yeah.
He's a big
Yeah.
deal, bro. Like,
He looked good in that one panel, like Rob said. The way he just grabbed those 2 axes, ready to go.
aura farming, like he said, bro.
He was aura
going
farming.
crazy. He looked like Piccolo in this last episode of Dragon Ball Daima. Going nuts.
I'm not watching
The
that
pull
still.
back again, like looking like a Galaxy Impact. Like when this gets animated, bro,
Oh, it's gonna go crazy.
they gonna
Yeah.
go crazy. It's gonna be impact frames.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Luffy's-
wasn't even expecting him to pull out the axes, to be completely
True.
like honest. Was not expecting it. So when I saw that, I was like, all right, put it down. I gotta go
Where's
take
he
a
pulling
walk
these
for a
out
minute.
from, bro?
You know, next question. For
Yo,
real,
does
though.
he just spawn axes?
Yeah, he's like Sun Jin Woo, bro. He just grabs them out of thin air.
Listen.
Here we go.
Yo, that one panel of Luffy at the top just shitting bricks killed me. He
Oh,
was
no,
so
he's shook.
funny.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, it even says shiver over there.
He was
But,
shook.
Going to Gabon, it says, like right above his head on the left page, it says ka ba ba ba. Is that supposed to be his laugh?
Yeah,
What is that?
I didn't even pay attention to that. I guess
didn't
that's his
either.
laugh.
it has to be.
Ka ba 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 ba. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
I did not expect him to sound. I hope it's not. I hope it's something else.
I mean, dude, accept it. You know these laughs. You want what you want a sheet? Oh,
No. Nothing like that again.
Nah, Caesar laugh go hard, bro.
Yeah, put it as your ringtone.
I would, but my phone never rings. It should stay on vibrate. Put my phone out loud. You crazy? You think I'm an animal? All right,
Oh, man.
let's get to the next 2 pages. All right, so we see the tip of the castle crumble as it gets sliced. He's got a good crew. As Gabon stares down Zoro, Zoro looking shooketh. Road, Nami screaming. Straight up transformed Luffy. Let's go. Yo, the Zolo always gets me, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go, Zolo.
Sure.
Yeah. Given the whole just the Roger and Rayleigh pose from the Odin flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Indeed. All in white.
Yep.
As we see more crumbling off the top of the tree. You're gonna get it now. They rush down Gabon. We see a twinkle in his eye, a glint. I yield. And they just
Bruh,
dash right past. Yeah. Crashing down.
bruh,
That's comedy. That's comedy
This-
right there.
bruh.
This is good stuff. This is good stuff.
Yo, he psyched them out.
Listen, that could have been he could have had Future saying said, I'm good.
But not only that, like he wasn't trying. So, like, I would hate to see, which I feel like we probably will see later down the road, like a dude that really tries. I feel like he is a menace. I feel like Rayleigh is like more of the reserved type of guy. This guy just straight up wants hands. And like, so I cannot wait to see, especially when his son, I'm thinking, is going to, that we're going to have some issues with him and his wife. And when he really starts to wrap up, yeah, I think it's going to be a wrap. I cannot wait to see it.
It's funny because when I thought about how Gabon's character would be personality-wise, the little bit they did give him, like the Odin flashback, I'm not sure if it's anime original, but he seemed like he was trying to keep Odin chill. It seemed like, it almost felt like he was the more reserved one. But I guess if you're comparing it to Rayleigh, I could see him being more of the loose cannon. I mean, he's screaming, he Jiraiya, he the missionary of love, so he must be the weirder one.
I mean, he's playing keep away with the key. Like, and he's having a wonderful time doing it. It's
he's a good dad. He's a good dad.
To me, this just seemed like it was just a trial for him to say, all right, how will these guys fare against 100%. Loki?
Kakashi Bell test?
Yeah, it was literally just that. It was literally just that. It was a Kakashi Bell test with Luffy and Zoro. And I think people have to understand that Luffy and Zoro, this is an Emperor level crew, y'all. This is not, East Blue. This is not beginning a Grand Line. Like, no, this is a Yonko level crew that Scopper Gabon is literally testing to see if they can hang. Like, on this level, like, because I know I've been seeing all over that people were upset that he gave up and he said, I yield and all stuff. Like, you're not understanding what's happening right in front of you. Like, this is a master class at work, man. Like, this is like, when I think of like those Roger level characters and stuff, like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So I just love to see it. It definitely, it keeps the prestige of the Roger crew alive. And yeah, this is dope to see, man.
But
we ain't seen nobody take an L yet.
Yeah.
Nobody took an L.
Someone did take an L. Someone did take an L. I think that the only thing I'm really disappointed about here is that Luffy felt like he had to go Gear 5. Why do you have to go Gear 5 against Scopper Gabon?
Because Luffy been going, it's Scopper Gabon one.
But also,
Luffy was fighting Kaido base form.
And Luffy was getting whooped.
And he had to go Gear 5?
On rooftop? Yeah,
and
but he was
still lost.
He wasn't going to win.
Trying. I just don't want Luffy to keep relying on his devil fruit.
Bro,
when we know it don't do shit against the Gorosei. He needs to develop his haki. Whether or not it's conquerors, whether or not it's armament, whatever it is, I don't like that. Like, he knows that he's just playing keep away with this old man. Why are you going Gear 5 against him? I know he just used, like, a finishing blow, but, like, come on, man.
So do we think that haki is the end all be all? If that's the case, like, yes. Legitimate question.
100%.
Because I don't know if I'm sold there. See, and that's Kaido's perspective, and I don't know if that's necessarily.
It's his perspective because he saw Roger conquer the seas with haki.
I mean, look what Joy Boy did. His haki did to Emu.
But he's talking like haki supremes all. Haki is the wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa,
oh, Joe. The Shonen Showdown sweatshop has paid dividends, yo.
No, this has nothing to do with me.
Thank you so much.
This has nothing to do with me.
Thank you so much,
This
Rob.
is incredible.
Wow.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you.
Joe.
Wow.
$50 super. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of big time energy in the building. I had to pass, so I didn't dim y'all light. Love to all the boys. Boss man told me to send my last check y'all way.
Man.
Peace tax, the boss man tax. Superior P tax. Luffy right-handed, Jinbei over. Oh my God, you really got Jinbei over Sanji? No Zolo slander here.
Damn, bro, thank you. That's so nice.
Man, that's incredible, dog. Like,
dude,
honestly, whenever I see Joe just dropping, billions, I'm just like, hey, man.
Yeah.
My fault, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm just
billions is crazy.
Yo, I just want to thank Rob for signing the check, man. I really, really appreciate
Thank you,
bro.
Rob. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob Summer.
Thank you, Rob Summer.
Thank you, Rob Summer. Thank you.
I don't know. This has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm just here, yo. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
We're just gonna call it the Pari tax.
Ew.
Oh not Rob being sneaky.
Rob.
Chill.
What? What happened?
The Joe tax coming through 50 billion.
Man, damn. I'm still hacked. I thought I'm on live with y'all.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still hacked. Man.
You're
Oh, y'all
happy
gotta-
because
y'all
of that
might have to
Vegas
send that back,
Wi-Fi,
man. I
bro.
don't-
Sneaky.
Man.
Good looks, bro.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you. Oh man, this y'all going wild. This chat, boy.
Man, shout out Joe, man. Shout out Joe.
Shout out Joe.
No, shout out both of you.
Shout out everybody. Shout out the world. It's
Yeah.
Black History Month. We showing love. Danny, we will let you in. We rocking with Mark because Mark rocking with us. You want to take these next 2 pages, bro? Nah,
Oh,
chill. Yo, come on, bro.
Rob gave us extra. Thank you, Rob.
Man, what?
Yo,
Thank you, Rob.
no, now we just
You're right.
passing things around.
Thank you, Rob.
P, come on. Now I feel like
Yo, I can't, man.
I feel like I
Oh
gotta
my
do a TikTok
gosh.
dance or something. I feel like I gotta do something to earn this.
No, we're just gonna have a pizza party.
Pizza party.
Yeah, we just
We
gonna have a
will.
pizza party.
We gonna send Rob Little Caesars. There's one right by Vegas, right? I heard it's really good over there.
Yo, not Little Caesars. Oh man,
Crazy. I appreciate y'all, brothers. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
man.
All right. You wanna try your best?
Yeah. All right, here we got Luffy and Zoro facing off against Gaban. Stop playing games with us, old man. Don't get so bent out of shape. It's just a joke. You can't pass this off as a joke after you try to kill us. And? Were you dead? The key you're after is in your possession, anyhow. Whew. And Luffy turns around, sees the key behind him. Oh. And then Rodo's coming in. Ultra rare Luffy. If you didn't know, this man is... Whoa. Don't get ahead of yourself, Rodo. If Elbaf's still intact by the time you're leaving this island, well, come see me again. As Gaban turns, starts walking away. Luffy and Zoro still a little pissed off. Why would he do that? I never want to see you again. Yeah, you idiot. Thanks for taking us to the key, though. We'll never meet again. Flashback time to Shanks and Gaban. Wait, Shanks, what makes you think I'm going to trust this guy? Good point. Do as you will with him, Gaban. All right, and now we're cutting into the Walrus School. Teacher. Whee! Look. What is it? Bird.
Damn, this
So you
kid's
see-
annoying as hell, boy.
Yo,
This
for real.
kid's annoying as hell. I'm like, I'm getting annoyed when you reading it. I'm like, God damn.
It wasn't that annoying when I was reading it in my head when it came out yesterday. So you see birds all the time. It's a weird bird. As she looks up, where?
You know
Damn,
what?
these kids
Maybe
wasting
kids
this
deserve
teacher's
to get
time.
kidnapped.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
What?
All
Wow.
right.
We were all thinking it, bro.
Yeah, but we're not gonna say it. I wasn't
Yo.
thinking it though, right, Rob?
Hey, man. I'm just here. I'm just looking. I'm just seeing what's going on. You know what I mean?
He
I'm just
said,
seeing
nah,
what's going on.
you gotta protect the sponsorships, bro. You gotta get it though.
Yo, whoa. I'm still trying to wait for Life of Anime Podcast to review my application. They still haven't gotten back to me yet, but we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Anyway, man.
why didn't they let? Why Gaban not let him know who he is?
Mysterious. He likes to be the mysterious guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really like perplexed on that. What I do like is that he's pretty much saying, "Hey, yo, if Elbath is still intact," which right now I don't know if he really knows like that, like Shamrock and all of them on here. I think he's talking about Loki. But I do like the fact that he was like, "Come see me again." Does this man have a role play poneglyph that he knows?
I think he
and
has the
he's-
poneglyph,
He's
bro.
gonna give that to them.
Ooh.
I think he has the poneglyph. He said, when y'all ready to leave,
When y'all
if this
come,
shit is over,
come
when y'all
see me.
just come see me real quick, and I got y'all.
I got you.
Okay,
Interesting.
maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe he
that's a
doesn't
good
want...
observation. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about the rope poneglyph this whole time. But yeah,
'Cause I'm
mean-
thinking it's got to be one there.
I mean, he got this scar on him, right? So it's like that
Uh-huh.
could be the burn scar,
Mhm.
essentially, right? It could, or maybe the burn scar thing may not be as literal as what we think it is.
yeah.
That's very much true.
Maybe he doesn't want them to know who he is because he doesn't want that to distract them from what they need to do. Like they got the key, and clearly he knows something's about to go down if Elbaf is still intact because he felt that weird hockey that landed in Elbaf. So maybe he's like, I don't want them to know who I am because then they're going to ask me questions, or he doesn't know what they're going to ask. He doesn't want them to get involved with him. He knows that they need to go to Loki, they need to free him, and they need to deal with whatever it was that did land on the island.
I'm weak. Rhea says using the Danny emojis in the chat.
What emojis? Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't tell you we have emojis for the members. Hey, surprise! Now you know.
The more you know.
It's a you being disgusted.
Well, that's me all the
time. Yeah, but I definitely think he's gonna give him the rope poneglyph at the end.
Yeah.
He has there can't be any other people that's gonna show up that's gonna surprise us. That's gonna happen, right?
That's
I don't want it. I don't want it to be that. I kind of want it to be a little bit more mystery, a little bit more treasure finding for them to find the road poneglyph. I don't want it to just be handed to them, kind of.
I mean,
well, that's kind of what happened in Zoe.
We got to earn a lot of these, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Big Mom one. The Big Mom one. Brooke showed up MVP.
Yeah.
Then we had to beat Kaido to get the one in Wano. We had to go mad low to find that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I think this one we could get a little handoff for this one.
And it's a setup. Like he's like talking to Shanks in this like back saying, in the preview, and Shanks is like, "Hey yo, what makes you think I'm?" He's like, "What makes you think I'm going to trust them?" And he's like, "Haha, like I get your point. Then do what you got to do, Gabon." Like I feel like this is all a setup to see if Luffy is worthy of actually receiving like the road poneglyph from Gabon. Like I don't see any other reason for this setup.
Joe, another super chat. Why $4.99? Why Rob want to act like we literally don't work for him under PCT? Hashtag Luffy goes to the right. Can't wait to shut Boss Man down the court and let. Ooh,
listen.
Y'all running back the 1v1. Y'all playing the All-Star game.
Hey, somebody go check what Joe is drinking right now. This is unbelievable. I don't know what he's got going on.
I heard you running the full at DreamCon.
Huh?
I heard you running the full at DreamCon. I heard you doing the.
Man, listen, man.
I mean,
I don't even know. Listen, Joe must be hacked. Preston, do you know your account got hacked? Because that can't be Joe.
Yo, Rob Hoops. Like, I ain't finna sit here like Rob Hoops. Also, Joe's a professional athlete. Like, I think he'll be a big time.
Listen, he got the football field, man. I gave it to him. Football field.
You basically playing against your LeBron.
Huh?
He's built like LeBron compared to you.
Oh, wait, so he hooped like LeBron?
We gotta see.
Because if you don't hoop like LeBron,
we gotta see. I mean, you giving more KD, right? So,
man, whatever you want, Steph, KD.
Oh wow!
Let me stop. Let me stop.
Joe,
no. But listen, Joe got the football field.
Shonen splashdown.
Joe got the football field, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Joe got the football field. I have basketball and I have bowling, and he knows that.
Rhea sat hitting you with the Snow Bunny Showdown.
What?
You're never beating the allegations.
Yo,
You're never beating the allegations.
There is no. This is literally all Larry from that One Piece talk, man. This has nothing to do with me.
Larry has started quite a lot of stuff.
Larry is the kingpin. I'll tell you that.
The real checks.
Oh man.
All right, P, you want to take next two?
Yeah. Okay, so we have the title Sunworld. We have this weird bird, and Gunko is on the top, and I do believe she's the one talking. They even have a school served up to us on a platter. Then Gunko says again, "I'll make the call," and Shamrock says, "Go ahead." And we see this big tail pendulum. Is it a pendulum? Is that what we call it?
Pentagram.
Pentagram. I am on words today.
Well, I was gonna let you have that one too, bro.
No, you can't let me have that, man. You gotta stop me when I'm wrong. It's got to happen. But we see this great big circle come up out the ground, and then from that, this huge thing of lightning comes from the sky, and we see these two mysterious figures. One says, "All right, fine, I'm willing to go. Just give me a minute." And then the other shadow says, "Where are we leaving from? Where's the abyss?" And we leave off there.
Now, Preston, I ask you a question.
Sure.
What does that pentagram remind you of? Like when you see a magic circle like that in One Piece, what does that remind you of?
You talking about Full Metal Alchemist right now?
No. I'm just talking about strictly One Piece.
Is this going to be a Sabo reference?
No, I'm just asking who that reminds you of.
This feels like a
what
setup.
other? What
It
other?
does, and that's why I'm not trying to. I'm not finna play.
This feels like a
Okay,
setup, bro.
no worries. Don't worry about it. My turn is next. So no matter what happens, we're going down the rabbit
Something
hole.
about that sounded so ominous. I'm like, yo, what is he trying to set you up for?
and enlighten me, Rob.
I'm asking
Enlighten
you
me.
a question. You're supposed to enlighten me.
Okay, fine. I don't know. Enlighten me.
Okay. So these are very, very similar to that we have seen from other God's Knights and Gorosei members. Can we agree on that?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay, I see this. Okay,
Okay.
keep going.
Okay. And these are characters that the Revolutionary Army is preparing for. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Exactly where I'm
Oh.
going. Yes,
Well,
the
the
answer-
answer-
the
the
answer
answer
is
is
yes.
okay.
go.
All
No,
right,
I just want to. No. I just wanted to confirm those two questions before we move
So,
forward.
Rob, can you give me the correlation? Can you give me your whole synopsis on where you're going with this?
Where I'm going with this.
Is
well,
that it? Okay,
Well,
go ahead, sure.
no. That's not it. But that's the reality, right? When we talk about Loki, who you believe is powerful as well, right? As we said, right? This is somebody that we could at least look at Loki. We could see that, okay, Shanks defeated Loki and was crowned a Yonko title because of that. And these people, right, the God's Knights, are saying that, at least for the most part, Gunko and Shamrock are looking down on Loki. They're like, hey, you could join us, but, we want you to join us. But, yeah, if we take the bandage, if we take the chains off, it doesn't matter. We'll still pack you up, right? They have this type of mindset. And it's people of these caliber that are being summoned to Elbath. So if you're thinking about, okay, who are their opponents going to be?
Mhm.
I want you to confirm that these opponents have to at least be around the level of the characters that you have just hyped up, like Loki and others. They have to be around that level. Can we at least go with that?
It depends on how strong you think Loki is.
Uh,
But
Oh, stop it! You stop it! You stop it! You stop
I'm
it now.
still riding on that, bro. We don't know how
Hey,
strong he
you
is.
You can't ride on that. Fine.
We don't know how strong he is.
You can't-
Everything in Elbath seems like a lie, right? We don't know what's the truth.
He's
Bond
first
said he
commander
likes
level.
rumors.
This man is
He's first commander level, at least.
Mm-mm.
Loki.
He could be
Loki is
War
going
level
to be
for all we know.
higher than first commander.
Yes.
Sure,
I'm with
sure.
Preston on that. He's got to be
Sure.
higher. 100%.
Now, with
Oh.
that being said, Rob, don't
Mm.
agree with me so I can agree with you that Sabo
No.
can somehow make this,
You
make
need
this
to
fancy
stand.
run.
No. Preston, what I'm doing is I'm trying to make you stay consistent.
Rob, you know
That's
what the funny?
because the consistencies are lacking. That's all
No,
I'm saying.
Here's the
Well-
inconsistencies. We don't know if the God's Knights have ever touched the earth to go and fight other things. The Revolutionary Army just knows about the God's Knights and knows that they're the higher echelon, but they don't know of any feats. They don't know
Well,
what they're preparing for. They're
There
just
is a
hoping for
thought
the
that
best.
Gugo might be ex-revolutionary.
Yeah,
a
those
traitor.
are the
So,
goggles.
I-
'cause
Hey,
the goggles.
Corey. And
I've heard it. Now I will say, if that is true, Rob, that gives you a little bit of validity.
A little
That gives you a
Little
little bit of validity.
Preston,
That
only
gives
a
you
little bit.
I said a little
Preston,
bit. I said a
Preston,
little bit. That
Preston,
gives you a little
hold
bit of
on.
validity.
Chat, everybody in the chat right now, right? This is all theory though, right? But if Gunko is confirmed to be a former Revolutionary Army member, that only gives me a little bit, Preston, a little bit of credence.
I just
I mean,
little
how
bit of-
much?
So you think that Sabo can, one, box with Loki, and two, you think that he's able to box with somebody like a Shamrock, or even the two that we're finna get now. You think that Sabo can box with them, and not only box but keep up and win? Because
Preston.
according to you, he boxed with Ian Sama,
Preston,
box whatever.
Preston,
You think that
Yeah,
they
Sabo's
can
not
box?
taking Shamrock, bro.
Preston,
Because if Sabo's taking Shamrock, then Sabo's taking Shanks.
Preston. Let me say this.
Sure.
If the Revolutionary Army cannot hang with the God's Knights, then they might as well just pack it up right now.
They should have been packed it up, bro.
But that's why
That's not all the way
everybody.
true either.
No, it is facts because they're not even worried. Their eyes are not even on the Marines. They're not even worried about them. And remember, Dragon is a former Marine, and he doesn't even. He said, Kainu, I don't even care about them. I'm worried about this, what we're seeing on screen right now. I'm worried about Gunpo. I'm worried about Shamrock. I'm worried about whoever else is pulling up. He's worried about those people. And that's why I'm saying to you,
because they play more of like a
Yeah, I think it's the
no, but it's both. It's both. It's both. It's political. It's political, but it's also.
It's
but
what
it's
they
both.
can do to impact the world. I don't necessarily saying we're worried about them because of how strong they are.
It's
not
both.
saying that they're not.
Well, so how are you scaling
I've heard
it
that
then?
counter argument too. People are saying, "Oh, it's because they're not worried
I'm
about
not
the
saying
Marines
that
because the
they're
Marines
not
have
strong.
less." No, but it's
what it is because this has been the
Preston.
end game for a long time, and now the revolutionary army is now starting to say this is what we feared. This is the type of stuff we've been trying to fight against. This is not necessarily the Marines. We know that they hold a small world, but it is nothing compared to what they got going on. Not to say that they're not necessarily strong, because they 100% are, but it's more of like politically, they can bring the world to ruins. And this is what we need to be fighting against.
But they also need to have power to pull something like that off. That's why in the world government, in the Marines, there's a hierarchy. Remember when Akainu was in the room with the Gorosei, they said, "Sakazuki, watch your tongue." And he said, "Hey, y'all got it."
I think
Because
that's just
no.
like,
No.
you know, rank and all that. Like, are we
Right,
saying that
right, but
everybody in the
you
Guys
have
Knights
to-
is stronger
you
than
don't think that-
Akainu?
But
Right, you don't think
hold on,
Akainu can take... Go ahead.
What were you gonna say, Preston?
Go ahead.
Finish that thought.
Go ahead.
Finish that thought. I don't
Go
think Akainu could take who.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'll finish the
Okay.
thought. Oh, no.
Because
I
if we-
will stand 10
because
toes
if
on
we-
that.
No.
Finish it. Finish
But you would be a madman if you did, because we know
Yeah,
Akainu's
call me
personality.
a madman. Go ahead, finish your
We
statement.
know Akainu's personality. He's not taking orders from
Y'all
somebody
put
that he
this
does
dude
not
in-
respect, and they can't box with him.
He is also
Because
a...
if the,
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know
bro.
about that.
I don't know about that,
No,
bro.
sir.
I stand on
I
that.
feel like
No,
that. I
sir.
feel like the respect.
you think so?
maybe.
You guys, hold on.
That is a
And
man
I'm
of
gonna ask the
order.
chat
He
too.
has-
We can run a poll. Akainu is boxing with the Gorosei.
Yeah.
First of all, before we
Yeah.
even get there, because
All right, good
y'all
chat.
gonna hate my answer.
Good chat.
Go ahead.
Yo,
Akainu's
Akainu
boxing
was
with the
out there
Gorosei?
You
boxing
said boxing. You
Whitebeard.
didn't say win.
Yeah.
You don't think he can hold his own?
Whitebeard.
No. I'm win the Gorosei, because
So
y'all saying he is.
you think Sabo can?
He ain't even
just
win
asking.
against the
Yo,
Gorosei.
you think Sabo- you think
Luffy
Sabo
can't
can
even
box?
win.
Wait. So hold on. If Luffy can't beat the Gorosei and he's a Yonko, then what are we really talking about? What are we really talking about?
That's what I want to ask you.
What are we really talking about?
You comparing the
Yo, think of,
Gorosei?
nah, bro.
That's
Nah,
you.
I'm cool if I'm 1v20 right now. I don't like. I think we have to be consistent. We have to be consistent. It's either you're gonna it's either you're gonna say the Gorosei have higher authority and the God's Knights have higher authority than the admirals and some of the Marines and all that stuff. Plus, they have that power. They have the power backing to show for it, or you go on the other side. I'm making the point that I believe that the Revolutionary Armies, considering that Dragon was a former Marine, which is what everybody in
Is that
this
a fact?
call is forgetting. Yes, Dragon was a former Marine. And the fact
Oh.
that he is looking outside of that and saying,
He
okay,
didn't climb the ranks well, but former Marine, sure.
oh, here we go. He was in the Marines, Preston. That's my point. Dragon was in the Marines, and
Who
he's
knows
like,
little
I'm worried
information, but
about the
that's
Holy
fine.
Knights and the God's
That's
Knights,
fine.
bro. There is a reason for that. And
he
I think
he
there
found
is a
out about that
political.
afterwards. But
No,
okay.
but I think there's a political reason, but I also think there's a reason for power as well. I
agree.
think it
I'm
has to be.
I don't know,
not
man.
saying
I
that.
think it has to be.
I'm not-
I
I'm
don't
not
see.
saying that. I agree with you to some extent. I do believe that you have to have power to push that. All I'm saying is that I think that what they can cause to the world as far as their political stance is far more threatening than their power.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying.
I mean,
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, this came down to the Guys Knights. Are we saying? Do you think Gunko beats Akainu?
No.
No.
Shamrock. I got Shamrock over Akainu.
Yes.
I mean, I got
agree.
Shamrock over a lot of the people just off the fact that I think that
But-
he's probably like the second in command after like
He
what's his
might be
name?
first
His,
in
his
command.
daddy.
But if
After
but
his
if-
daddy.
But let's say this though, right? Because I want to make sure we're staying consistent all around. Corey, you don't think Loki is that strong. I do,
No.
and Preston thinks Loki is strong, right? And if we're looking at the conversations that the God's Knights were saying to Loki, right? They believe that even if they take the chains off Loki, Gunko can still pack him up, and Shamrock can still pack up Loki. That's how they are talking. So if we're taking their words at face value, then that's what I'm saying. We have to be consistent. Because even people in the chat right now, I see it. People are saying I'm crazy, but I'm saying at the same time, though, why we have to be consistent on both sides. It's either this side is the stronger one, or this one is a stronger one. You can't be like, oh, this one is.
It's not that black and white, Rob. It's not that black and white.
But how? Okay, so then
there's a gray area. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know Loki's exact strength, so using that as a reference, and we also don't know if they just chatting.
But okay, we don't know Loki's exact strength. We don't know his exact bounty or anything like that if he has one, right? But what we
he has a special bounty, yeah.
But what we do know is that Shanks was crowned an emperor after he defeated him. So
we
he
don't.
has.
So it was never stated that was the real. So we don't know.
But we know
that.
All right. So Preston, you were just saying Loki is strong. Now you're saying we don't know.
No,
all right.
I'm saying that. I'm just saying I don't know if that's the reason why he got called.
You don't know if that's why Shanks got the promotion.
I don't know if that's why he got. That's what got his promotion.
Is that why Shanks got the
promotion?
Is that
why he got the promotion? Because that was never stated. We don't know if that's why.
No, I'm saying y'all right, man.
All speculation.
Gore saying, listen, Kizaru can walk into Gore saying smack all them. Y'all right, man.
See, nobody said all that, bro. Nobody even
y'all got it, man.
Yo,
listen.
When bro hits a wall, he goes the other direction.
Is this still about Sabo?
Some crazy shit.
No, this is not about Sabo. This is me trying to keep it consistent, y'all.
Question, Rob.
Keep it consistent.
In all honesty, can Sabo take a Kainu?
Yes, I believe he can.
He's close.
Yes, thank you, Danny. But that's my point.
Do you think a Kainu can take Saint Saturn?
But that's my point.
Wait, what? Akainu?
Do you think a Kainu can take Saturn?
I don't think he knows how to damage him. No one knows how to damage the Gorosei. No one knows how to damage them.
That's just not.
That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, do we think Zoro's taking a Kainu?
See, and that is the issue. That is the issue that I have. Because if we're really going to sit here and say that Sabo, I don't like it. I don't like it.
But what?
I don't like it.
Yo, but that's my point, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all are gonna listen. When y'all see the Revolution Army, everybody's gonna switch up. I'm telling y'all.
No, listen.
Sabo's outside. And
maybe Dragon is a Kainu level at best.
No, but I
think Dragon's.
I know I be talking.
I think Dragon's above.
The Dragon got.
Thank you.
Dragon's got something special.
Sound crazy, but y'all are agreeing me over time, bro.
I don't know, man.
Y'all are agreeing with me over time, bro.
We don't know if Dragon really got hands.
So we think that Dragon is like Shanks level?
I think he's
at least
close. I think he's around there.
I think he's
around Shanks level.
Yes.
The most dangerous man in the world?
Yes. He has to
Corey,
be.
I heard you too. Like, don't be over here. You don't think Loki's strong. You might not think Dragon's strong. Who do you think is strong?
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Dragon is not strong, that's the biggest cock tease in the whole series.
Dragon has to be strong.
Danny.
He gotta be something.
Dump me to the chat for Danny.
Dump me to the chat for Danny, could he be?
I mean, but honestly, that just gives to the plot. Like, because of plot, he has to be. We haven't seen feats, but he has to be somewhat around the top 10. Has to be. I would be shocked if he wouldn't.
I'd hope
even though we haven't seen.
If he was in the Marines, then they know how strong he is.
I mean, he didn't get that far.
He's a monkey. Okay, but we don't know that. And he's a monkey. He's part of the family.
Man. Oh, man.
Oh, I see that.
That was a good conversation, man.
Joe left another super chat.
What he say?
$10. I'm not caught up, but boss said I gotta stay. Rob, I'm with all the smoke when you ready. I'm just here so I won't get fined. You know why I'm here. Don't let these muscles fool you. Don't shy away now. Okay.
Yo, Joe, listen, you know I don't run, man. I don't bend, I don't fold, I don't break. Let's go.
Yeah, y'all are two competitive ass people.
Man, let's do it, man.
Ain't no backing down.
I said I would never go on the football field with Joe. I know where I need to be in the stands. If I'm at a football game, I need to be in the stands.
He's a little tight end. You can play a little tight end, bro.
Nah, I respect him.
Pause.
Yo, Danny can't let nothing rock, bro. Danny can't let nothing rock, son. Marco left a $5 super chat. Typical head tie showdown. Waffling over Sabo. Also, who wins Clout Emperor, Sabo versus Minority Hunter Zoro?
Listen,
Rob is good. Rob is great. Hashtag King Preston. Preston peace.
Oh, come on.
Listen, shout out Marco, man. Honestly, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, I love it. I love it. Like, whether we agree or disagree, we have these fun conversations. But yeah, when it comes to Sabo stocks, I've had diamond hands for the longest time. I'm keeping my Sabo stocks. I'm not selling.
He's been riding.
And when you're talking about what Oda said in that Q&A a few months back, I loved it. I loved it so much because everybody thought it was just Flame Emperor for jokes, whatever. And then Oda was like, no, I don't know what anybody else is talking about. Sabo has been training every day. So what that says to me is that Sabo, like when we get to see the real, and I feel like I've seen enough, but for the people that felt like they haven't seen enough, you will get it. I think that's Oda's answer right there. Sabo has been training every day. You will get your answer.
I'll say one thing. I think the most impressive thing Oda can probably pull off for Sabo, if it's really going to give him a crazy feat, because listen, I don't want Sabo to be trash, right? I don't want that to happen to him.
Right.
If he becomes like the first awakened Logia we see. Because we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I mean, see, I won't even, if it happens, that's just bonus points. You know what I mean? That's bonus points. Like, but because I'm not expecting it. But yeah.
I just feel like it could be an impressive feat because like we've seen Ace have the fruit already. We've seen Ace is sealing with it. So to give Sabo that extra push, he's got to awaken this fruit.
It's a Sabo's defense. Like once he got the devil fruit, like dude was using it like he had. Like I'll give points to Sabo when Sabo deserves points. I'm not saying that Sabo is weak by any means necessary. I just don't think he's that guy yet. He will be. I just don't think he's there yet. That's it.
But, yeah.
Listen, time passes differently in Elbath. Maybe he's training right now.
But we gonna see. We gonna see.
And then Marco with another $5 super chat. Hopefully one day Rob can debate with Mr. Morge about Loki, Sabo, and Holy Knights. Mr. Morge has a different take about Sabo that would fuel a debate.
Yo, shout out to Mr. Morge, man. Honestly, I don't know what his stance is. We talked about Sabo a little bit during the One Piece Reverie. I know Roger's base kind of aligns with how I feel about Sabo. Cole was kind of like supporting Sabo a little bit too in that regard, but I don't know exactly how Morge. Yeah. I don't know how Morge feels about it. I'm pretty sure like BDA Law ain't really rocking with it. Brago's not rocking with Sabo just yet. So that was a fun conversation to have during the Reverie and stuff. But yeah, I don't really, I would love to have that conversation. Yeah, there's a couple people that, they're seeing the stars start to align for Sabo, and then other people it's gonna take
diamond
more time.
Hands, right? Diamond hands
for Sabo.
We'll pray your payout pays dividends because if you fail, we all fail, boss.
Yo,
Rob been on this for about a good 4 years though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he's been on. So
it'll pay off. Those dividends, those dividends will pay off.
Yeah, man.
We can only pray.
I just gotta hope my Sanji getting Conqueror's hockey stocks pay out. That's all I'm hoping on.
You really want him to get
good
Conquerors?
Night, Joe. Shout out, Joe.
I don't need that.
All right, Joe, bro.
Yo,
Joel. It's Joel.
Yo, Night Joe. I'm just saying, bro. It would be nice.
As a Sanji fan, I don't need that. He's already got everything he needs. I don't need him to have Conqueror's hockey.
He's stacked.
He needs the Conqueror's hockey to round it out, bro.
Oh. You know what? Even if he gets Conqueror's hockey, people are still going to clown him. So what's the matter?
Listen, I think if Yamato does not join the crew, Sanji needs a significant
he needs something, bro.
He needs another boost. But if Yamato joins the crew, then I feel like it will kind of like even out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Yamato can play that role of like the Odin hopping on the Roger Pirates type vibe.
Well, does Yamato have Conquerors?
Yes. Yamato is using Conquerors.
Yeah, so we gotta like assume that.
Which is why I think there might be another reason why like Yamato doesn't join. Like I just think that it takes too much from Sanji. That's gonna.
Here comes Joe because Sanji's a literal clown. Here he goes. Okay. I ain't even say nothing bad about your boy. Why you can't let my boy
Sanji
rock?
and Zoro are equals.
I didn't say nothing bad about him. Oh, bro. And I see Sophia left a super chat 199. Boss, how Holy Knights over Gorosei Shamrock equals Shanks.
How Holy Knights over Gorosei? Did I say that to you?
I mean, bro, you was trying to make so many different weaving webs, bro.
I don't believe I said that. I think the Holy Knights are stronger than Gorosei.
If you said
maybe we could say that Garling in particular. I think there was a conversation about Garling being because he's the new addition to the Gorosei, but since he was on God Valley and he was fighting, how many people were there? There's Rocks, there's Whitebeard, there's Roger, there's all the stars. So we know that Garling has to be on that level, at least, combat-wise. And then now he's boosted up to a Gorosei member. So in that regard, you can maybe make a case and say, all right, maybe Garling could potentially be the strongest Gorosei member. We have to see. Right now, I think it's Warcry. But I mean, in terms of I think Shamrock and Shanks have to be somewhat relative. I think it's just, at least for now, until we see more.
You think somewhat that would, let me tell you something, that would shock the heebie-jeebies out of me if them two are very much stacked. I understand the reasoning, but man, I don't know why. I don't know if I would like that, because we still have a lot of in-game figures. And for Shanks to meet his matchup so quickly, I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, that's his matchup. We don't even know if they're gonna fight.
Right.
I don't think Shanks and Shamrock are gonna have any kind of confrontation.
Right.
You don't think so?
That would be crazy. I mean, maybe not a confrontation.
Because I think once we get backstory, I feel like they're gonna have some words.
Sure, backstory. Maybe we'll see how they interacted in the past, but I don't think that
But you
we're
don't
gonna
think
see
they'll
them.
have words in
The present time?
For what?
Listen, the way Shamrock was speaking on Shanks, I felt like it was a little disrespectful.
Oh, 100%.
For sure.
And I think if Shanks got any type of inkling that Shamrock was gonna act out against him, against anything he has going on, he would definitely go against him. Do I think that's ever gonna happen though? I mean, it depends on what the agenda of the God's Knights are. I think that's where we are at.
But Shamrock is on Elbaf. I just.
Well, Shamrock. Well, spoilers. We already know what's gonna happen with him.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that until we hit those pages.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we could keep going, and then we'll
Rob got these two right here.
Oh, I'm on the next one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. So we see a legendary Holy Knight, glasses, kind of giving a. He looks like he's part of the Jupiter family, and he confirmed this.
Yeah, Shepherd.
Yep. I mean, aren't we supposed to get some time to change at least? So he's obviously made conversation. Can we have an hour? What happens with the other thing? The food situation. We're not letting God starve, are we? And so we already know what time it is. The God's Knights, very pretentious. They look down on everybody. This is very consistent with them, okay? And then he's still speaking, hello, weird, the signal's not working. So they don't understand that they've just been summoned, which I think is kind of wild, but we can talk about that a little later.
100%.
That they don't know they've been summoned. So we see Holy Knight, Shepherd family, Saint Summers. He looks like he's probably going to be a problem. I'm just
the Big Lebowski over here.
Yeah,
like Fat Thor.
Yeah. For real though. He looks like he's going to be a problem, guys. Then we have another person, right? I'm in big trouble. Now this design with the trident, I don't even know. Is he dragon, giraffe? I don't even know what's going on. I think he's probably a dragon.
It's a Chinese
dragon, right? Yeah. So maybe he's going to have, I'm not even going to speculate what his powers are going to be. I'm late. I'm very late. I was half asleep. Where am I supposed to go again? So this is obviously somebody that is, they're more aloof. But we have Holy Knight of the Remo Shifu family. No, my bad. The Remo Shifu family, Saint Killingham. So, just first off the bat, I feel like I don't really know what's going to happen with Saint Killingham really, because he's kind of the vibe I get from Killingham is yo, it's only my first day out here. I don't know.
Nah.
But Saint Summers gives me that. Okay, if you don't bring some of your best, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
So Gunko is looking kind of in disgust a little bit. And I read this whatever. But Gunko's looking. What is it, Gunko? Why are you in my house? Shamrock, and then both of them are shocked, huh? So again, they didn't know they were summoned, and they're we're in Elbaf. So again, very, very strange introduction with both of them. But I do think that like it's always like those goofy characters that like you're like,
Always.
I don't really
Yeah.
know if and they end up being tough as hell always. So I think this is just Oda trying to show us that like, hey, comedic relief, like the guys' nights can have fun too, but like don't take them lightly. I think that was just the vibe he was going for. I think I was more interested in seeing that we learned that there's, more families, more family
Yeah.
members. We're learning more names about the family members in the Celestial Dragon sphere. So that's what I got from this. Yeah.
I feel like they're just silly little guys, man. They just having fun. You gotta have some
Yeah.
type of personality. Bro he got heart boxers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, little key.
This dude, so kidding, because like depending on the translation, obviously they use like LL in the official, but like it's like the R originally. So like it's the same way, like when Sasuke used the Kirin move, like with the
Oh,
Chinese, the electric dragon. Maybe this
Mhm.
might have something to do with some like electrical powers.
Mm.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm praying for my god Anel to come back, Anel Kami-sama, but like
He's-
maybe this is the best thing we can get right
Mm.
now.
We're gonna
And
see.
he's awakened. It looks like because he's got the clouds.
He's
the
got the
shroud
clouds,
of
too.
clouds. So is he like permanently in an awakened state?
I mean, it could be just be chilling awakened.
Also, why's he got the helmet? I don't know what's up with that.
I think it's the
Celestial
the
Dragon type
Celestial
vibe.
Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah,
But we haven't seen like
Summers doesn't have that. Saint
Right,
Summers.
and he's also
Right.
like, so that's
I think it's just like a vibe. Like if you feel like you can't breathe the same air as these
Yeah.
peasants.
which
You
is
know,
why this
like
man
this
is
dragon's
not,
about to be mad racist.
and that's what I'm saying. Both of these people
Mm.
are not going to be as ditzy as we see. Like I get it, they had to break it up because right now Holy Knights just meant danger, disaster. The
Yeah.
Gorosei danger, disaster. We got to get some personality in here. Like get
Yeah.
these funny guys. This last couple of panels, I feel like it's going to be, these mugs are not going to be anything to play with. They are coming swinging heavy. So I'm excited. Right now they seem very ditzy, very goofy. But I think that's going to change, especially being that if Shamrock does leave,
Mhm.
these two now become the antagonists, and they, along with Loki, maybe if he is that. And if those two actually become the villain, that means they have to take the place of somebody of a Shamrock who has been like a ominous presence since he got here. So we have to see like something maniacal from them soon.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good thing they're telling. Do they get to this now? Like, well, they don't even get to it in this panel right here where they tell Shamrock that he got a dip. So they get into it after. But I'll say that for the personality part as well, I like that Gunko also got to get to show a little personality because she was clearly embarrassed that Bro was in his boxer. She had the whole turnaround,
Right.
like the little kawaii, oh, whatever, the little nasty.
Oh, that's what it was about. I'm
Yeah,
over
she was
here
getting embarrassed. She
theorizing,
blushed.
like, I'm over here theorizing, like, who did she spend a little time with over here? Why is she so?
Yeah.
Well,
Why
no,
she's
it's
so
'cause-
flushed?
Yeah, it's because homie's in his boxers.
Do we find it odd that she's the one that's summoning the folk?
Why would Shamrock do it?
Just
She don't even have Saint in her name. Let the lackey
Well, maybe-
do it.
Well, maybe
then to
Shamrock
summon-
doesn't have.
She doesn't have Saint in her name, by the way.
That was it.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
revolutionary.
All right.
Okay.
Big
Sure.
Well, we
Revolutionary.
also
Sure.
we also know something about a mark. Again, I don't want to spoil what happens in the next page, but apparently you need some kind of mark to
Right.
use
Yeah.
the abyss. And we know that Sommers has that half sleeve tattoo. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe Gunko has that mark.
Yeah.
And so that's what and we were going to get there, but like that is like very, not odd, but the fact that she would summon them, let alone like summon them like halfway indecent, didn't know they were coming, but yet she
Yeah.
has the authority to be able to do these types of things. Kind of just,
I think it's a thing of as long as Shamrock's there, like they gotta tighten up. Like I think it's just a thing of like if it was just Gunko, maybe they would have a different reaction. But it was the moment they saw Shamrock, they were like, "Oh, all right, the big boss is
El
here."
Jefe.
Yeah, my fault, bro.
El Jefe.
Yeah, exactly.
Wizzo left a super chat 199. Yamato doesn't join. Damn. Hey,
Man, I
Damn.
mean, yeah, if Yamato doesn't join, then I think we need another power boost from either Sanji or even Zoro. Like
Yeah,
we just need
Yes,
another.
if Yamato joins, like she officially becomes what, the strongest, and maybe second strongest of the crew.
I'm not putting Zoro under Yamato.
I would say number 4.
Well,
Oh,
4.
she ain't there,
Corey,
no.
Corey. All right, so Corey's
No.
out of there.
No.
But there is a
I would say
conversation.
number 4.
There is
No.
I think the conversation is Yamato versus Zoro. I think it's a conversation. Both have conquerors.
Well, it's
Yamato
not
was.
fair because Sanji can't fight Yamato if he tried, so it's not even fair.
I
No,
think
well,
from a speed standpoint, Sanji I think is the fastest like
Oh, 100%.
Straw Hat.
Yeah,
You know, maybe outside of
'Cause-
Luffy or
because like Jinbei's not. We know Jinbei's not stronger than Yamato.
no, he's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
anybody.
Don't
I'm a
think-
Jinbei.
Come
No, I say
on,
he's
P.
not.
That's
Come
why I
on,
said
P.
top 2, top 3. That's very.
Nah, but
that's-
anybody that puts
hard.
Jinbei over Sanji is tripping at this point. I think,
Yeah,
and I'm a
yeah,
Jinbei
yeah,
fan, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
I'm a Jinbei fan, but
yeah, if she joins the crew, then Jinbei goes 5.
Yeah.
I think Yamato goes 3. I think it would
Yamato-
be Luffy, Zoro, Yamato,
Okay,
Sanji,
you count it.
Jinbei.
Yamato and Zoro, I think right now are like
No, bro, it's
they're-
the
they're
wings,
I
bro.
think-
It's
I
the
think-
wings.
but that's
in
why-
terms
but
of
that's
power,
why
they're
Yamato-
interchangeable right now.
That's why Yamato cannot join because
She'll mess up the
Yamato
flow.
gives Zoro too much of a run.
Yeah,
As of now.
I mean, what happened when Odin joined Roger?
Right? And
He was
we
still
put
number
in-
4.
We
was
don't
number
know that.
4.
Odin,
I
You
think he
think-
was
you
number
think Odin
4,
was
and I
stronger
think-
than Gabon and Rayleigh?
And I think that
maybe
gap,
Gabon.
and I think that gap was
Maybe
ridiculous.
Gabon.
Like he was 4, but that gap was hella ridiculous.
Corey, if Gabon was even close to Odin, then he would have gone to Wano after Odin died and helped out.
What do you mean? Nobody went to go help out.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Nobody went.
I'm just saying.
Nobody did. bro.
Whitebeard had a
They
whole
all
crew to
said-
take care of.
They all
Gabon
said
had
that
nobody.
sounds like a Wano problem. And then Whitebeard didn't want no smoke. He said, "We ain't going over there and dealing with no. We ain't dealing with all that."
If I'm Luffy, I would love to have Yamato join the crew. I'm not worried about.
We need it.
Who's
We
running?
need
Yeah,
the
we
backup. We
need-
can't
yeah.
beat the Blackbeard Pirates in the current state that we in.
Hey, yo.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Hell no. They packing
Yeah,
us up.
they can't. No, because Blackbeard, no, Blackbeard just picked up Kuzan. If I'm
Kuzan
Luffy,
is an issue,
true.
but
if I'm Luffy, I pick up Yamato if I can.
Van-
so you don't think
Van
nobody
Auger
right now can-
alone is a problem.
Who?
He was popping
Now
crackers.
Van Auger, I ain't gonna lie to you, Van Auger is an issue.
He was one shot all the crackers.
Van Auger is an
things.
issue.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
don't think that either Sanji, Zoro, or Jinbei.
No, well, Zoro's gonna have to box Shiryu, in my opinion.
But see,
I feel like
Shiryu,
that's such
Shiryu
a-
don't even that is such
Yeah.
a
What you
mismatch.
mean? The invisible?
I don't think
Come
think
on.
so. I think
Zoro
because
could make
I
quick
think-
work
Shiryu
out of
has
him.
not. I
Mm.
haven't seen enough from him to.
No. I
to
agree.
box with Zoro.
No, but Preston, I agree with you on that. But what a lot of people are forgetting is that the remainder of the Whitebeard Pirates lost to the Blackbeard Pirates in the Payback War, and that means if you're going off of like certain matchups and stuff, like Shiryu would have either had to be boxing the same Flower Blade Vista that was boxing Mihawk, or even Diamond Joe's. Right, so characters of that status, Shiryu would have to be matched up with if Blackbeard is matching up with Marco. So Shiryu again, we haven't seen the stuff on screen,
Oh no!
but off screen, Shiryu has some he has some type of aura about him
Shiryu's
where
out
it's
here,
like
bro.
we
that's
gotta.
fine, and
know what I
that's fine. Is he Zoro out of here? Like if we was to put Shiryu on top of the roof with Kaido, is he doing the same thing that Zoro? I don't think so.
On screen, we don't
Don't
have enough
think so.
info.
Yeah, no,
But
I wouldn't say
off
that. But
screen,
And so
I think
that is-
off screen, there's things
Yeah.
that happened with the
Yeah.
Blackbeard Pirates, so you have to give Shiryu a little bit of grace.
Sure,
but
but not
it's
So
that
a little bit of grace,
not
but
that
to say he's
much.
gonna box
You
and
can't
maybe win,
but
that's rough.
Danny, Danny and Preston, right? They can't win the Payback War if Shiryu doesn't show up.
Sure. Yeah.
Remember, it's Marco, Jozu, Vista,
I mean,
all the allies.
but
there's a lot.
there could be a couple of things going on with that. I mean, they have lost the biggest strength. I don't know what like mindset they were in. There could be a whole
The-
like
the
other
way
things
that
could
Black-
be going on.
the way
Mental
that the way that Blackbeard's crew is also just padded out and like it's well rounded in regards to all of those guys' strength. Like
100%, and they play
it's
off each
crazy.
other
Like
very well.
even if you have one person that can deal with just we talking about ain't no fair ones out here. So there ain't gonna be no one-on-ones. So like whole crew wise, yeah, Zoro might be able to maybe
Yeah, I
high
have
dish cereal, but like
right.
he
I
gonna get jumped probably.
Yeah, I have Zoro. Yeah, I have Zoro over Shiryu. By the way, chat, just so y'all know. But I'm just
Right.
saying that I
If
think
it's low diff or high diff.
Right, exactly. I think they're gonna have
Uh,
to box either way.
Marco left a $2 super chat. If Gabon has conquerors, then Sanji 100% getting it.
oh yeah, I mean that's
I can agree.
That's just
Again,
what it
yeah.
is.
If Gabon gets it,
Got to
I-
push that agenda.
I can see that. I can see that.
Oh, Za, I see you in the chat. Yankoi, what up, bros? $5 super chat. What up, bros? Bump Amnesia Boy, Sabo, and the Scowling Father Dragon. Shamrock over one arm. Akainu is still over them all. That's crazy.
Akainu over them all.
Over
See?
Shamrock?
I told you, Akainu fans, you can't tell them nothing.
Wow.
You can't tell. You can't tell. And you know what the craziest
Bro,
thing
just
is?
hit a
Wild.
What,
But you know what the craziest thing is, and this is why I always say when Akainu fans go and say Akainu can beat Goku and Vegeta at the same time, right? I say, okay, then
Talking about
why did it
Glorious
take,
King.
bro, 10 days to beat Kuzan? Let's keep it a buck. If Akainu is on the level of the gods of gods, he should have packed up Kuzan frame 1 or at least frame 2. The fact it took him 10 days to do so,
And he had
means
type
that-
advantage.
right.
In Akainu's
his-
defense.
He had type advantage.
In
Here we go.
Akainu's defense.
And
And
by
I'm
the way-
not an Akainu fan. I'm not an
Yeah,
Akainu fan.
I think Akainu is strong. I just don't have him way up in the
In
sky
his-
like other people
In
do.
his
You know what I mean?
defense, like I think that they were boxing. I think Akainu has gotten a lot stronger. I think literally when they boxed, they were pretty much neck and neck. I 100% believe that. Now I don't think that's
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, bro got one leg. So he's already, that's going to be,
Yeah, so it I think
But
I think it was a little bit
according to the
different.
Marine fans, Kuzan was holding back against Garp, right? Kuzan could beat Garp now.
You
That's
know
what
what's
they
crazy?
said.
In my mind, what's crazy is I feel like Sanji could take Akainu.
Don't let the Danny. Don't let people hear you say that, man. I'm telling you, don't let them. Don't the
feel
like-
Akainu fans.
I'm,
are
just
I'm,
coming.
with,
feel
I'm
like-
with you, brother.
I'm
I'm with
with
you,
you.
brother.
Thank
I'm-
you,
Come
I mean,
on,
I'm-
he kicked away, whatchamacallit?
Queen.
What's Lightning Boy?
I just like
Light
the
Boy?
fire of love, the fire of passion might be hotter than Magua. That's all I'm saying.
If y'all say Sanji could beat Akainu,
Oh,
If
I thought you
Sanji
said
gets
Kuzan.
Conqueror's Honky, it's a wrap.
Oh, you said kind. I thought you said Kuzan.
no,
I
no.
don't
You
know
said
if Sanji.
you said
No, I said
Sanji.
Akainu.
Oh, now I don't know if I'm with you on that one. I might.
That's all I'm
I'm-
saying. I can't go
Kuzan,
that far.
sure, because
Okay,
he
so
took
let's-
I can't go that
Borsalino's
far.
So
kick.
let's do it.
Borsalino's kick, he that was light work for him.
Is Zoro taking Akainu?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to believe in my right of mind. If Zoro is taking Akainu, then Sanji has a chance to also take that.
If
man
Sanji
out.
gets Conquerors, it's for sure.
I don't even know if he needs Conquerors.
Oh, okay, hey.
For me, honestly, I think Zoro versus
could be a high
Akainu is a
diff.
very, very tough conversation. But I think I have Akainu still. I just think it's like
And that's-
Akainu.
I agree.
Yeah. Akainu is still powerful. He still did defeat Kuzan. I just think it's, I just don't think it's as crazy. If it took him 10 days to do so, I don't think he's way up in the sky like everybody else has him. I'm just like, I can't, like, he's stronger than Kuzan. Yes, he's a fleet admiral, but like, he's not, all right, there's Goku and then there's Akainu right under him. Like, it's like, relax. Like, I think he's top 10. He's cool, but I don't have him top 3 in the verse. I don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I don't.
So Sophia left a $5 super chat. Unlike Luffy, Zoro pursued dreams, never wavered determination. Sanji often protected people at the cost of his own goals. I mean, that could be something that could hold you back, but listen, hockey in this series is basically the Force. Oda will make up whatever rules he wants to make these things happen. So,
But let's say this though, like, because she's saying unlike Luffy, Zoro pursued dreams, never wavered determination. Sanji often protecting people at the cost of his own goals. Yeah, by the way, I love Sanji. But like, I think even Zoro had a moment where he sacrificed his goals for Luffy.
I mean, nothing happened is literally him saying, "I'm cooked."
Yeah, but
But
even
not
like
e-
at
not
the
e-
beginning to
not even
say
just
I'm
that.
a pirate hunter and I take up my arms to fight for a pirate whose goals I believe in, that's slick.
But yeah, I would say not even that though. Like even Zoro, with the Mihawk situation, you know what I'm saying? He bowed before Mihawk and said, "Yo, teach me." You know?
What?
He said, "Teach
Hey,
me hockey."
teach me.
And Mihawk was like, "Dang, like raise your head, bro." Like, and for Zoro to do something like that is like, that scene was like,
First and last
Man.
time we've seen him cry.
Word. All right, and last super chat for $2 for Marco before we get to this last page. Honestly, Yamato is stronger than Sabo right now.
Yeah, I feel like I could say that. I feel like I can say that wholeheartedly. Yamato over Sabo? I'm sorry, Rob. I love Sabo, but
I'm picking Yamato, bro.
can Sabo run the ones with Kaido?
I mean,
don't think
okay,
so.
well,
I
do we count like
What do we count
Yamato's
winning the
ones
ones?
as running the ones? Like she ran like the 8th.
Yamato. All right, so let's break this down a little bit further, right? Because if we look at Yamato against Hybrid Kaido, right? Yamato was putting in work, holding her own, right? The whole mythical zone transformation, the Conqueror's Haki, they were going blow for blow, right? But Yamato, this is what the Zoro fans will say, right? The Zoro fans will be like, Yamato did
Why are you
not,
bringing Zoro into this?
because Zoro has to do with this. It all comes together. Zoro has to do with this conversation.
Here we go.
You know what?
I gotta write it down.
But
I gotta
but-
write.
no, no,
I was
no,
gonna
no,
say,
no.
I gotta write it down.
No,
Man.
but it matters. It matters for the conversation, for the context of the conversation, right? All I was saying is the Zoro fans will say that Yamato did not actually inflict serious damage on Kaido. Yamato did not scar Kaido, right? They give Zoro more credit for using, advanced conquerors, right? And scarring Kaido, even though he didn't bring Kaido to his knees, right? Or nothing like that, right? And that was Zoro's last attack. After he did that attack, he was done for the rest of he was done. He was out of there. But they still say, hey, Zoro actually scarred Kaido. Yamato didn't break the skin. So I think Zoro has better attack. Zoro wins, right? For me, when I look at Yamato, I think it is somewhat more impressive to be boxing with Hybrid Kaido blow for blow than landing like one big attack and then being done for the entire fight. I think it's more impressive.
Bro was glass cannon at that point. He got that
Right.
attack off and like not saying he was done, but like he didn't get another one off.
Yeah.
Right. So when we bring it over to the Sabo side of things, right? I'm not mad at people saying Yamato is stronger than Sabo, because I think when you're talking about Yamato, Sabo, and Law, I think those characters are kind of like, those three characters are kind of like in the same bubble. Personally, for me, I have Sabo at the top based on certain things I've seen, but I think it could be either one of those three. I think Zoro is like, he's popping the bubble to get into that 3, and like he's hanging around in there. There are people that have Zoro, but all 3 of those people I just named, I'm not there yet. I love Zoro, but I'm not there yet. Especially after we just saw the whole Gaban scene. Please don't get me started.
Yeah, because I'm definitely not in my head taking Zoro over Law.
Yeah. I'm not there.
I'm trying to I'm thinking about it now.
It's a tough conversation, and that's where I have Sabo, Yamato, and Law in like a 3 right now, and they're interchangeable, however you want to do it. But for me, the reason why I respect Sabo so much is because again, the first day he got his devil fruit, he was boxing against an admiral. In Preston's mind, Fujitora was. No, it matters. Preston's mind, Fujitora had both arms behind his back. He was turned the other way. He wasn't trying at all. He was playing GameCube, and Sabo was going all out, huffing and puffing. He used his strongest attack. That's Preston's mind. In my mind, I think Sabo and Fuji were respectfully boxing each other. Like neither was going like, oh, this is the end of times, but they were engaging each other's power levels, And then, again, the only reason why I say Fuji has more, I gave Sabo more grace in that scenario is because Sabo just got the fruit that day. He just got the fruit that day. So when we look at that, and then we see later on, Sabo has been called the Flame Emperor. We see the scenario with the Leloucia Kingdom. We see how Sabo is now going into the Holy Land. Then we see Sabo in the room with the Gorosei. All 5 Gorosei, they all transformed, plus Imu. Imu also transformed in that room. So Sabo got the Egghead special with an Imu on the side, and they are all focusing on him, right? And Sabo, rather than being like, oh, you know what, I'm dead, let me kill myself or whatever, Sabo says, yo, all right, I gotta throw an attack and try to figure out how I can escape. And they were trying to kill him. So to me,
he's good at running. That's
right.
what all you told me just now.
But no, that's not what. But hey, to me, I feel, and he took a hit directly from Imu and was still able to continue on. To me, I still think, because we're talking about
Pell get blown up by a bomb in Alabasta.
but we're talking about one of the strongest hockey users of all time, not just of all time.
Who are you talking
Imu.
about?
Imu.
We don't even know if Imu can use hockey. What are you talking about? They could all just be devil fruit, man.
Danny,
we don't know if he has hockey.
Bro, he could literally
hold on.
just be a
Y'all are
dragon.
gonna sit here on Oda's internet
We don't
and say
know.
Imu doesn't have hockey?
We
Shut
don't
this
know if
down.
he has the strongest hockey, bro. You're making conclusions
What do you
Out of
mean?
nowhere.
Emu
Sometimes
was
you just gotta let Rob go. You gotta let him go.
Emu
When
got
is-
whopped
when is
Joy
Emo-
by
when is
Joy
Emo
Boys
sh-
because
leftover
ex-
hockey.
But hold on, but that's the point. It took Joy Boys hockey to stop the Gorosei from turning Egghead upside down.
to stop Devil Fruit Power, which always happens. That's what could have been pure Devil Fruit Power.
No, but it took Joy Boys hockey to do so.
You're telling me
But
that
what's that got to
summoning
do with
circle is
Emu?
hockey, bro?
That's hockey.
You
That's
think
hockey
that's
and
hockey?
emu. That's hockey. That's
No,
hockey
no,
and
whoa,
emu's
That's
powers.
alchemy,
Whoa,
bro.
whoa,
That's
whoa,
alchemy.
Wait,
whoa,
what
Rob.
the summoning lightning where there's the
See,
yo,
and that's what we
that is-
did, but we have said that
all
time
of
and
the
time
Gorosei
again.
have conquerors.
Oda
What are
plays
we-
with that
No,
so
bro.
much,
All of the
man.
Gorosei don't have conquerors, D?
Absolutely
haven't seen
not.
him use it.
Black Lightning, we've already said is
We've
not an
already
indication
said
of
that those are
conquerors.
inconsistent.
Did we see Ethan Barron use hockey with
Y'all got
Blade?
Y'all
I'm
got
asking.
Bum as Ethan Barron got conquerors hockey.
bum. Yo,
Whoa,
Wow, bum ass
that's
is crazy.
crazy.
Joe, I would love to see how y'all talk about Joy Boy. I would love to see. I would
Well,
love
we
to see
said
it.
Joy Boy is him, but
I
like
would love
we
to
don't.
see it.
But we don't know for sure if
This
Emu
is
is
crazy.
a hockey-based fighter. He could be pure. Like obviously, it seems like it's heavy into like the
Yo.
demon arts and devil fruit stuff.
This is the craziest downplay I've ever seen. This is
Dude.
the craziest downplay. This is the craziest downplay I've ever seen, y'all.
It's all speculation.
No, it's
You're
no, it's
assuming.
not.
You're
no,
assuming.
It is not.
I mean,
These men are hockey users, bro.
in
They
all
have been using
in-
hockey in all through Egghead, bro.
In all
I'm not-
honesty, Rob, and I hear you. I hear you 100%. I do, my brother, my brother.
Man,
This
I
sounds
hear
like an
you.
intervention. That's how you start
Yo,
intervention.
y'all are making me
I
sound like
hear
I'm
you.
crazy.
I
Dudes
hear
is
you.
using hockey all throughout. Yo,
His name is Rob. Hi, Rob. I hear you, man. I hear you. All I'm saying,
We'll see in the anime.
it hasn't been like, I think that's my biggest thing is that we can say that it's hockey, and it might be. It just has not been proven that this is what it is. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, though, Sabo is still a very strong man.
man.
You want me
All
to
right,
finally read the
we have
last
another
page?
page, right?
You
Yeah, we
want
have
me to
another
finally
page.
read the last?
Yeah. Sorry to the chat, y'all. I know
We
It's been-
got one more super chat from Marco.
We got
that's,
one
I
more
think
super
a little,
chat from
a little relevant right now.
Go ahead, Danny. You can read that. I've been reading all
Hentai
of
Showdown
them.
keeps forgetting that Cobra saved Sabo's life, just like what Sengoku did with Akainu and Marineford. The kitchen is burning.
Oh my goodness, Marco. Oh my goodness. This
I mean,
Cobra saved Sabo. Cobra saved Sabo's life.
risked his life to save that man. That's
Marco,
admirable.
yo,
He
you
would have
know,
been dead if he would have
I
been dead.
know.
If it wasn't for
Listen,
Cobra.
no, I know Marco is on the other side of the screen right now, dying, crying,
He
laughing
is.
because
You know
he
he is.
knows what
You
he
know
just
he
typed
is.
up was some BS. He knows he just typed up some BS. Like, there's no way he's serious. I can't even entertain. Marco, shout out to you, bro. I can't. There's no way. There's no way you meant that.
All right, so
Oh, man.
let's finally try to wrap this up. I'll get to the last page.
Man, Emo don't have hockey. Top 5.
Nobody said that, Robbie.
Nobody, see,
No,
yo, you said the
I-
greatest hockey user in this. You said the greatest hockey user in the series.
Nobody said he didn't.
I
have
said
it.
That's what you said.
You
Yo.
said that. You did say that.
That's what you said.
Y'all
and I
and y'all said
whoa,
Emu doesn't have hockey.
No,
oh my
we
God.
just
We
said we
can
don't
run the clip.
know. We
Yo,
just said we don't
check-
know.
What do you mean we don't know?
We don't know if he's the greatest. We don't know how crazy.
I don't
his
know if he's
hockey
the
is.
greatest hockey user. Do I believe that Ian Summer has it? Yes. Yes, I do.
But not conquerors. We don't know if he has conquerors.
I gotta think, Danny. I gotta think he has conquerors. It hasn't
Well-
been shown, but I gotta think he has it.
Sure,
All right,
just
Haven't
like
been
you
shown.
gotta,
even if,
just
even
like
if
you
we want
gotta
to give him
think,
conquerors, the
just like you
greatest
gotta think
hockey
that-
user in the series.
Greatest, yeah, that's wild.
just like you gotta think that Scopper Gabon's got conquerors. We can't just be hoping everyone got conquerors. Every big name got conquerors. Akainu's got it. Dragon's got it. Come on.
I mean, it does lose its luster.
See, Sophia said nobody said that Emo don't have hockey. Rob, why you be lying, bro?
I can roll. Y'all literally said we don't know if Emu has it. That's what y'all said. Y'all
Bro,
said
why you be
we don't know.
lying,
If
son.
I can roll back the clip.
You be speaking in hyperbole. It's okay. It's
Yo,
okay.
I can roll back the
Well,
clip. You guys
Rob
literally said
so-
I
took
don't
us
know
for
if
so-
Emu has it.
so at
You
I
like
Saint
could
taking
go.
us
Summers,
through
I could
so
literally go back
many
and roll that.
loops.
All right.
Saint
All right.
Summers.
So
who
I just
grabs my
crashed out
entire
because I'm
room?
hearing. All right, man. Everybody making it sound like I had no idea. I understand the language, man. I heard. You know, what do we? Yo, unreal, man. 20v1. Man, this is crazy.
I believe in you, Rob.
I believe you, bro.
I believe in you, Rob.
We just said like you just put too much gas on evil. That's all. That's
Okay.
all.
and too
Hey,
much
man.
gas on Sabo. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. We gonna revisit this conversation.
Oh man.
All right.
Watch.
So
That
say
Sabo
Somers as
chapter?
he's say Somers as he's getting dressed. Who grabs my entire room, sofa included? I mean, really? So this is the land of the giants. It's huge. We only needed one. Why are there two of you? Because you're going back, Commander. I am? Orders from above. Ah, so that's the deal. Yes, the situation in the Holy Land is rather dire. It's all gone wrong ever since the Reverie. Your presence there will be a benefit, Shamrock. So, what's the situation in the mission? What were you doing in this unaffiliated country? Paying a visit to Harold's grave? Okay, got it. You want us to kidnap some kids and take them to the Holy Land. They're too big to stuff into sacks, though. But those without the mark cannot travel through the abyss pentagrams. That means we'll have to sail them back. Why you, with your powers, you can make it into a game. And that's the end of the chapter. Boom.
That's a very big translation that we got from the early scans. With your powers, you can make it into a game.
Yeah.
What does that mean? You guys watch Bleach? You guys remember that
Oof.
one kid with the little PSP and he was able to create?
Gimme, what's that?
If you remember this kid's name, I'll be blown away, bro.
Oh,
Grind, Glint. Start with
I
a
don't
G.
know, bro. I know who you're talking about, though.
which
He's
was
the one that can make his.
Oh no.
He
Never
can make
mind.
his own
the dude
little
that can
room,
warp,
right?
Like he can warp reality. You talking about that guy?
The Fullbringer.
Yes.
The Fullbringer.
Yeah, the Fullbringer. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Gamer,
I
gamer
have
kid
the
from
picture in
Bleach.
my face. I just don't remember the name.
Yeah, the kid. He had he's like a rich kid. Fullbringer kid. Is it you? No, it's not that kid.
Why don't you just type in gamer
Is it
kid from
Yukio?
Bleach?
It's Yukio.
Yukio.
It's Yukio.
Okay.
That's his name.
Yeah.
It could be something like that. But then why does he look like a Kirin? Like the
Um,
old mythology thing.
I don't think he's trying to say he's going to transport them into another world. I just took this as they about to make this into God Valley Part 2.
That's what I got.
Because
Yeah.
last thing they said it was a game, and I definitely think that Somers was at God Valley, based on his age.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be the same age as like Rayleigh, Gabon, Whitebeard.
Garland, all of that. Like he definitely was there, like competing with Garland, and probably like hates Garland in a way, maybe, because Garland always showed him up. Definitely some type of vibe there.
Also, you going to visit Harold's grave? What's going on? This just,
Allegation.
Harold is sus,
yeah,
bro. Harold
I-
is sus,
not-
bro.
Yeah,
He's not
Harold
beating
is.
him.
this just gives so
Harold-
much more validity
Yeah.
to my boy Loki.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
really ain't probably done too much of nothing, but saw Ja Rule and Harold on some mess, and he had to go in. And now
100%.
He's trying to make
Loki's
He's trying to
where
make
he's at.
Elbab
Yeah.
great again, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why
Harold,
would they
Harold's on
want?
Fraud Watch.
Why would they want to
100%.
visit his grave? That's a little sentimental. Like what?
Maybe because he
role
was
could
working
have
with
had?
them.
Yeah.
But there's
And
a
I
difference
can see it.
between working with them and caring. A lot of people don't care about their coworkers. Or am I the only asshole here? I'm sorry.
I don't care about my coworkers.
Everybody got silent. He's like, oh, I
Everyone got
guess.
silent. I was like,
Yeah, about my
damn.
coworkers, bro.
Like,
He's like, damn, Danny.
Danny say he going to work. He's like, yeah, I'm not rocking with none of y'all, man. Let me just go to my computer. Let me go to my cubicle, man.
They
I'm
gonna
like,
see this stream like, damn, bro, that's how you feel about us? That's
No, they know I
crazy.
love him.
Hey,
Yo, the
I
sound-
love him.
yo, Danny. Oh my god.
Yo,
Danny walk in the office and like, good morning, Danny. He's
Man.
like, what?
Nah, they don't watch this. I'm
Bro
I'm
said he the
good.
ops. He said, I'm good.
Yo, Danny's hilarious.
Oh
Oh,
man.
What
No,
was we
I
even
don't know.
saying, bro?
I don't know if it could be also that like they're playing on his name and laughing and joking, saying, "Ha ha, you coming to visit." Like it could be taken in another way.
Yeah.
I'm just leaning more towards like this man had it in, or cooperated with the world government to do some shiesty things.
Yeah, I think that's more of it, like a fake set. It's like I think he's being like, what's the word? Like a little chippy about it. Like, oh, you gonna visit that? Because like they obviously be making some type of connections for people to get promoted to Holy Knight status or Gorosei status, and it seems like I think Harold was trying to become like the first like giant like Holy Knight, not Holy Knight, but Celestial Dragon, because we haven't seen any giant Celestial Dragons, and he wanted to kind of like tie together. He was trying to make them weaker on purpose, so they become a weaker nation. They can't rebel as much. Like he was up to like a lot more crazy, I think, shenanigans, making that country worse overall to integrate it to being like safe. Oh, this is a good place. He almost tried to gentrify Elbath.
Yeah. He was selling them kids. He was pushing an agenda.
He had Mother Carmel there, like, hey, you can have our kids, you can have our land, you can have our Adamwood.
I mean,
you can have all the resources.
The Elbath backstory is going to be crazy, but do we think Loki's going to have a sad backstory? Or is he just a punk? Odin didn't really have a sad backstory until you got like to the very end.
I don't think that's actually a really good question.
I think, all right, it depends. So if Yamato doesn't join, unless Oda decides to pull some shenanigans and he wants to make Loki an actual member of the Straw Hats, which I don't know how we get a giant on the crew technically. I don't know. Maybe he has a devil fruit that makes him shrink in size that I don't know about. Who knows? But maybe, bro.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
Yeah, right.
We don't know.
What do you think, Preston?
Wow. Why are we going to me, man?
No, I'm just.
We got another super chat from Marco, $2. End of series Kobe over Sabo. Thoughts on this?
I don't got Kobe stocks up like that, bro.
I got Kobe stocks.
I do not have Kobe stocks up like that.
I got Kobe stocks. With that being said, in the series, Sabo is going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Clip it. And so I'll make sure.
Rob, I have always said that. I have always said he was going to be that guy. I've always said that.
Okay.
I do have stocks in Kobe. Very much so. I don't think he'll...
I think Kobe has his ceiling is already... We can see his ceiling now. Because Bro just now stepped up this late in the game. He just hit an Honesty Impact.
Y'all remember that panel to where it was like 11 or 12 individuals?
And that's where I was going to go. But and who was there, Preston?
Right. Fine. Someone was there. Shit. He was there.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. I just want to make sure you know. Because sometimes you forget.
Okay.
Continue.
Rob, that's cute. No, he's there. I get it. I am not... Rob, I keep saying he will be he will be that guy end of series. I'm just saying. Also, Kobe was there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and you got Kobe stocks. Because he was there.
How do we feel about
so that's what we're doing?
Powers
you got Kobe stocks because he's there. But you ain't got no Sabo stocks.
But Kobe has also
interesting.
Kobe has also done feet.
So has Sabo.
Thank you, Danny.
He's done
Thank you, Danny.
Whose feats are better though? I mean,
escape feats. Cool.
Sabo definitely has more feats than Kobe.
Escape feats.
Thank you. We're getting down to the inconsistencies.
Even Sabo got a better escape feat than Kobe.
Come on.
He knows how to run better than him.
See?
But again, I just said that in the series Sabo, like
I know, but I'm saying you have more Kobe stocks than Sabo stocks.
I enjoy
and they both in the same panel you hyping up. So I just want to make sure we're consistent.
Sabo grew up different than Kobe. Kobe was a little late in the game. Sabo grew up in the forest.
Kobe playing catch up. If we playing the
I agree with that. I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
You talking about he been nice for 2 years, and he's pretty nice for just being at it for 2 years.
So what we saying is that if he continues on this trajectory,
I guess he's the undercover protagonist of the series because we got plot armor all of a sudden.
Yo, he wasn't having it. He wasn't having it.
He was not having it.
So do we think that like this abyss power, this is like a borrowed power from Emu that he's like giving out to people to like use these portals?
Absolutely. Because they're over here talking about a mark. Well, actually, hold on. What if this isn't an Emu power? What if this is actually just like, I'm not going to say ancient technology. What if it's like witchcraft, right? A science that we don't understand, right? Pentagram.
I think I would lean towards the technology, honestly.
I'm
Well,
not mad at it.
again, technology, witchcraft, whatever demon, whatever you want to call it, the Abyss could just be an ancient power system that was used way back in First World, way back in Second World, wherever it came from, that only Emu knows how to use it. He's got some grimoire somewhere in his chambers that he's able to like pass the mark on to other people. It might just be technology.
Yeah. I mean, I'm of the belief that Emu has the ability to grant people devil fruit or devil-like powers, just because of some of the stuff that was in that chapter 1138 panel, where like called the forest god, like somebody who like figured out how to control the devils and things like that. So I think Emu's out here just handing out like, oh, here you could turn into a Gyuki, here you could turn into a little horse, here I can let you use my teleportation powers, but you can only use it this way if you do. Like, I think he's just handing out all of these because of his like devil fruit ability. That's why I think his hockey's not that crazy, because I think he's so focused as a character, or they, on this devil type ability or whatever they're able to do.
Yeah, I agree.
I think two things can stand. I think you can be a great devil fruit user with insane hockey,
and that's going to be Luffy.
And you're right, that's going to be
Kaido.
Luffy.
Like, yeah.
Whitebeard was part of that. Kaido was part of that. Big Mom was part of that. Like, you could have both. And I think Emu is, one of the greatest to do it. But I also think that like we're also forgetting to mention that I do think this comes from Emu, because Emu could also take it away. I mean, look what happened to Saint Saturn. Emu was like immediately.
He just eat him.
He
He just
said
turned to
immediately
bones. He said, "You
"Yo,
lose your eternal life. You're able." I mean, he was old, but like you're not young anymore. He was like around for 200 years.
Yep.
Turned to bones immediately.
The immortality was gone. All that. Yep. And then just
Good observation.
brought in Garling right after. So
And for all we know, Somers could be what's his name, Shepard's son.
Yeah. And speaking of Garling, do we think that Shamrock is now going back because he's going to take the place of Garling, being that now Garling is a Gorosei member? So he might actually become.
I think he
It's
already
hard
is.
to
I think he
say.
already is. Shamrock is the captain of the Gorosei. I mean,
Yeah,
of the God's
God's
Knights.
Knights.
He already is.
Is he okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but whatever threat they might be dealing with there, like
Because I'm just
maybe
trying to
it could
figure
be
out
the
why.
Blackbeard Pirates turning up, because Lafitte was there watching at the bottom of it when they last showed the Blackbeard Pirates.
Well,
But
if anything,
also,
the Blackbeard. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, if anything, the Blackbeard Pirates are probably gonna lend aid to Mary Joie and all of them, because again, Blackbeard has an ulterior motive to gain some kind of status. For what reason, we don't know, but it could be the Revolutionary Army going to Mary Joie.
And what's
I
the
hope they
homegirl's
do.
name?
Shit, maybe they teleport everybody to Elbad. That's why we get the God's Valley.
Yeah, everyone's got fast travel now.
Because then whatchamacallit, Katarina Divine, didn't she touch
Saturn.
So that might be
Mhm.
absolutely
Yeah, that
might
might
be a
just
way
be
to
like
get there.
enough to fool like the lower level employees of Mary Joie. I don't know about like any of the higher ups. Actually, maybe even some of the God's Knights, because who knows, that information. Actually, no, because everyone would be like, wait, why is Shamrock the captain now? What happened to Garling? Oh, Garling got promoted. Oh, why? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it was gonna happen regardless. Shamrock is Garling's son, so it was
But that's why I thought he was
It's
going
gonna-
back
Yeah,
it was gonna.
for
yeah,
that
it was-
reason. Yeah.
it's very interesting though that he don't have a saint on his name though.
Who?
Shamrock.
Shamrock.
Shamrock doesn't have a saint.
Oh, Saint
It just
Shamrock.
says- It
No
doesn't say. It just
way.
says Fingerlin Shamrock instead of like Saint Fingerlin Shamrock.
Yeah,
But
he
it
said
said. It says. Does it say Saint Fingerlin Garland?
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm not sure.
I thought it was,
Um.
yeah. Isn't it Saint Fingerlin? No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of
if
my
it's
head.
Saint Fingerlin Garling.
But before we wrap this up, how you guys feel about this chapter overall? What would you guys give this out of 10?
Who's going first?
Oh, it just says World Noble Figureland Shamrock. It doesn't. It says son of Saint Garling, but you're right. There is no saint in front of his name.
He's a half breed. He's a
half.
bastard.
Yep, he's
Yeah.
half. Yeah.
You think he's
Yeah.
half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastard child.
Because you would have that, like even with Gonko, who is like one of these people, she has nothing.
She got nothing. Gunko got recruited as a God's
Yeah.
Knight, probably. That's
Yeah.
why they're thinking that Gunko was part of the Revolutionary Army. Got the whole same type of
Mhm.
koala, Sabo hat, and all that.
So
Yeah.
Oh
I
my!
think it has to be
Kind of
that.
like
so
in
he's
Game
a
of
half.
Thrones, where like you're a Snow, you're a what? If you're a bastard. Oh shoot!
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see.
Uh,
For this chapter, Rob, you want to go first?
Oh, I was gonna say a solid 8.5. I loved it. The only thing is I wish Gabon and the fight between Luffy, Zoro, and Gabon was a little bit longer, but I understand that he accomplished his mission. I'm just being greedy. I wanted to see more Scopper Gabon because we've been waiting for eons to see him do something. But other than that, everything else, the lore and getting more hype on. We got to see 2 new Holy Knights pop up, so yeah, it's getting very, very exciting, very, very intense, and yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lean more towards an 8 out of 10. Maybe not so much an 8.5. Like I said, I would have liked to see more of the fight, but I'm looking forward to seeing how Gabon interacts with them taking his kid. I think this only shows that Colin's gonna get taken, so maybe we might see Gabon versus Sobers, and then we kind of see maybe Luffy versus Gunko, and maybe Zoro fights killing him. I don't know. I don't know how the fight is gonna go there, but I am open to like this escalating more than we expect because we are in the final saga, so we can't expect that many more islands or locations to really show up. And Oda has thrown us for a loop, even with Egghead Island. None of us thought he was going to Egghead Island. 2, we didn't think all that stuff was going to happen in Egghead Island. So I don't want to put anything past him for this conflict on Elbaf to escalate a lot more higher than we expect this year. So look forward to see what's going to happen here. And also, let me read Wizzo's last chat, $4.99. Thank you for the super chat. Y'all saying the final war's in Elbaf.
No.
I wouldn't say that.
No. Not even
I'm not
close.
leaning into that. I think this is going to be like a war before a final war. Maybe let's say like an Impel down level situation.
Yeah,
If we're
but
talking
the fleet's not coming through. The Straw Hat fleet's not coming through here. This isn't it.
Or they could, because a lot of people know that the Straw Hats, what they did at Egghead, and know they might be maybe in the Elbaf vicinity. This is like the most people know kind of like where their whereabouts are more now than ever, I think.
I think no.
Well, they also have Luffy's Vivre card, so I mean they don't need to
and
know
I think
where they
things
are.
are going to have to get like real shaky for them to like really, really pull up and do something.
Yeah, and Bartolomeo's down for the
yeah.
count right now.
Yeah, there's going to be a major battle that happens on Elbaf for sure.
100%.
But I don't think it's going to be the last battle of One Piece. I think we still have to deal with Emu. We still have to deal with Blackbeard post, the One Piece being found and whatever is going to happen from that. So Akainu still needs to get dealt with, right? So there's still characters that have to get dealt with, I feel like, outside of the Holy Knights and God's Knights. But I think especially if the Revolutionary Army pulls up to Elbaf, like it's going to get wicked very fast.
It's because it's called Warland Elbaf. So kind of you have what better territory for like that scale of a war, I guess, to happen than here. You can kind of fit the most amount of asinine characters in the Sun Realm, the Earth Realm or whatever, and the Underworld. Like you can have a lot. This is a good Smash Brothers map, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Absolutely.
For that type of like fight to happen, that great Ninja War level fight. But P, how you feel about the chapter? What would you give it?
I'm gonna go with Robin. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I love the Gabon fight. Again, like you guys said, I wish there was more, but I think that fight did what it was supposed to do to solidify how strong he was. I enjoyed the lore, getting to see Harold and if this guy really is a menace and not, and to see how that's going to play into like why Loki is the way that he is. We got to see 2 more Holy Knights, and I think those guys are going to be menaces, especially after or if Shamrock does leave and they have to take over being like the big antagonist of this arc. I can't wait to see how things go. I think it was a really good chapter.
All right. Danny, what about you?
Yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10, kind of like with you, Corey. I had a really good time in this chapter. I think that there were a lot of times that made me laugh between Gabon and Luffy and then these Saint Somers guy. As much lore and progression we're getting, Oda will always find the time to crack some jokes, bring in some serious characters, still make light of them. And then again, like this summoning circle thing, seeing more of this. Again, now that we discussed it, thinking about how this could just be some ancient form of technology / witchcraft, it's just really like opening up the world even more.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you two for joining us, bro. We really, really appreciate y'all. Obviously, for sure, y'all showing us love. We always love having you guys on. This was definitely, I think, the best and the funnest One Piece stream we've done yet.
Good time.
This was
Good time.
Rob was over here fighting for his life.
Man, shout out to you, Rob, man.
You're such a good sport, man. You know how to really fight for your life, bro. You good at it. You good at weaving and all that. We
Man. Oh my gosh. Nah, it was a W stream, man. This is a lot of fun. Thank you guys for having me. As always, you already know. Anytime.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
And
yeah.
Pete, thank you for taking the time. I sorry we couldn't have both of you guys, but I'm glad you was able to make it.
man.
Show up on a Monday night. I know it's late. I know everybody got like their own stuff going on, so we always appreciate you. I know you guys are busy as hell too. So
Oh,
Thank you, man.
nah, appreciate it. It was a good time. Shout out to you, Joe. Miss you. Hopefully,
yo,
see you
shout
soon.
shout out Joe. Happy belated. Shout out to the
That man.
to the right hand man of the Pirate King, Rob Showdown himself.
We'll see them on the court
Oh,
soon.
All that
Yeah.
while Monkey D Showdown.
Oh my gosh. I can't, man.
Shout out to you, Joe.
And,
This is a great time. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. This was
Yeah.
fun.
And shout out to
Welcome.
everybody that show love in the chat. We really, really appreciate all the love. We will be streaming again right after this. We will be doing the Kagurabachi stream with Kimmy. So we will be doing that. That's going to be at 10:30. We might be a little late because I need some water. I got to pee and all that. So it's been a minute. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all do it, bro. Y'all be streaming for like hours. I don't know how y'all do it.
Man,
Y'all be
I'm not
there.
a streamer. I just,
Dude,
occasionally.
Yo,
wear
Joe,
diapers.
repeated,
Yeah,
it'd
yeah.
be like 4 hours. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
they still going?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Joe. That's Joe and P, man. They
Yo,
got that a lot,
different.
man. Big time
Yeah,
streamers, man.
But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Rob. Make sure you guys Showdown Showdown. Make sure you guys subscribe to Life with Anime Podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to us if you haven't already. Leave a like on the stream. Like the stream if you had a good time. Leave a comment if you watch this after the fact and let us know your thoughts on chapter 1140. Hit that notification bell. And on that note, y'all, enjoy your life.
Bye.
Peace.